of the internet. Welcome to the Gallant Horde. We took a week off because it was my birthday, and I decided to take the weekend off because birthday. Woo. But we're back, and today we have some of our OG players, who are going to go and help some monks defend a book. Is the short version. Before we dive into that, though, we have a few things. The first is that this morning, Zinkayla's level 15 interview dropped. Oh. So, once you've finished watching this, please don't go do it now. Once you've finished watching this, you should pop on over and... Here we go. Thanks, Wazitim. You should pop on over to YouTube and watch Jennifer talk about Z and her experiences in the Horde and everything, and she drops a few secrets right at the end, so watch all the way to the end. She did that on purpose. It was great. Also, very topically in chat right now, we are still chasing our 50 new or renewed subscribers for December. If we hit that, we will do another Birds of a Feather game. At the moment, we are putting together November's one, which is Clerics. So at some point in the next, probably before Christmas, maybe, we will do a marble race to see who's going to be in the Clerics game. And we will do a Birds of a Feather Clerics game in hopefully January sometime. We are also doing an in-game giveaway. Today's giveaway is for a Dark Shard Amulet.
Oh.
It is, I believe, a warlock thing, so there are a minimal number of Gallant Horde people who can even use it. But anyone can enter, and if you are not someone who can use it, you can, I guess, hoard it for future usefulness, or gift it to any other member of the Gallant Horde. I roll for that every day, so sometimes it's useful to anyone, and sometimes it's very specific. In this case, it's very specific. So, exclamation point shiny thing in chat to be in to win a Dark Shard Amulet to gift to someone in the Horde.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of what I'm supposed to use that Band of Loyalty for.
Yeah. It's an interesting one.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. The realm gives, and sometimes it's useful, and sometimes it's less useful.
Yeah. Guess if Hela ever has to hire someone to do some dangerous work or something, just...
It's pretty much it's like fantasy cyanide capsule, right? Basically. Yeah. I think that's it for announcements. This is our last game of the year. So we'll be taking a break for the holidays after this, and coming back on the 8th of January, where we have a couple of our NPCs going on a mission. So that'll be fun. But for now, let's take you 6 lovely people to the throne room. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you enter the throne room today?
No, thank everybody for the aids and buffs that they gave us as we walked to.
Yes. Yeah. That is ridiculous.
As always, the Horde has come to the party and aided and buffed everyone ridiculously. You all have 1 million extra hit points. I don't know how many. I hope you have kept track of it, because I just trust you to do that. I have so far not been given a reason not to, so... And I believe there are probably orange slices and maybe some cookies. I don't know. There usually are those things.
Yep.
And... Sorry, go ahead, Krisi.
I was just going to say definitely orange slices and a tiny little badger fist bump for everybody.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Greth will very confusedly fist bump.
Helga is a treasure. Haven't you met Helga before? You've met Helga before. You've never met Helga.
I've seen Helga. I've not been introduced, no.
Oh, wow.
Every mission, she gives you orange slices for every mission, so you guys would have...
Yep.
In Imagination Land, have had conversation.
Ah, there we go. And Greth has definitely talked to Helga.
Yeah, that seems in character.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you enter the throne room. The lady is wearing a dress that is kind of grey and smoky and shadowy. And she says, adventurers, welcome. I'm sending you to Limingdosa today. It is a island in the middle of a very stormy sea with lots of rocks and badness. But fortunately, we have leave to just dump you on the island, so you don't have to get to it. Luckily, because that's a mission all by itself.
Right.
Yes, preferable.
Do you have any questions today before I send you on your way?
Did we have
I-
proof that we are there because of you? To give somebody so they can leave us?
You do not need it.
Okay.
Elalier, who is the Master of Arms at Limingdosa, has specifically requested my help. She is expecting you.
Okay. Just
That
wasn't
would
sure
be a
if we
nice
need
change.
to prove who we are.
No. Limingdosa, much like here, is very difficult to reach if you are not invited.
It's
You
a good
cannot
place for a monastery.
Yes, you cannot teleport onto the island without leave and so on.
And they're
What
they're
is it?
expecting an incursion.
Yes,
Easy.
well, there you can reach it if you
Easy's
come
not
across
impossible.
the sea. You just can't
Yeah.
teleport in.
Okay. Gotcha.
The rings you
Alright.
gave us, me, Naia, and Hela, do you want us to leave those here?
Well, no, because if you do not return, then they won't be very helpful.
I just don't want to take something and it get messed up.
No, just bring yourselves back, please. All three of you are extremely important to us in the coming weeks. Do not die.
Had no intention of it.
Do
I'm
I
coming
make
back.
myself clear?
Mhm.
No matter what happens, you come back.
Mhm.
I would
So
rather
what are
you
the-
fail this mission than die.
What are the chances of there being traitors amongst these monks?
Slim. It is a very close order. There are not a lot of people who join it, and the ones that do have to work very hard just to get there. Once they are inducted into... Honestly, I don't even really know the kinds of ceremonies and secrets and oaths that they have to swear, but it is extremely secret and extremely closed due to the sorts of work they do.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Do we know what they do there? Are they religious or?
Not really. Their interest is the pursuit of knowledge and the protection of knowledge from those who would use it for evil means. Hence why they have this book at all. It is locked away in a vault, is my understanding, but I suppose they have some concerns about Shale's power and her ability to get into it. I'm reasonably confident in saying that there shan't be any traitors who betray of their own free will, if that makes sense.
Very well.
Understood.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll meet with the Master at Arms and see what she needs or where she wants us.
They have some power and some protections on the island, but I gather that they have concerns, hence why you are going. I would add that Elalia in particular is dear to me, and I would prefer that she also not die. If you can help to prevent that, I would be grateful. I mean, obviously,
And you-
try not to let any of them die, but if you have to pick, pick her.
And this person who's coming, we want how do you want them?
Dead,
If
preferably.
Given the choice. Not taken prisoner.
No, do not bring her here. Shale
Very
is
well.
extremely powerful, and extremely concerned with her own ambition.
Understood.
She
This
she
is
is
our
what
pain
Hela
forth.
might have become had Hela gone a different path.
Hmm.
You reminded me a little of her when you were younger, or in your early days here. When she was younger too, but I prefer this version, I'm just saying.
It's interesting how things change, isn't it?
Shale, however, I feel that you will understand her on some level, but she has taken a very much darker path and is mostly concerned with her own increasing her own power.
Well,
And-
regardless, she will die.
Well, that would be helpful. Not just to me, but to all the worlds, I think.
How slippery is she?
Slippery?
How is she prone to running, teleporting away?
I am not privy to all the things she can do.
Hmm.
When I knew
You knew
her,
her.
she was just at the beginning of this journey. She has since made deals with dark beings, and I cannot say what she is or is not capable of. I can say that she is goal-oriented. So if she has a particular goal in mind, that will be her focus.
Okay. Well, let's try and stop her then.
Yes.
I will be sending you to the outside of the main complex of the Monks of Limingdosa. So you will land outside because even I cannot teleport you into it. Even with permission.
Right.
So,
Okay.
if you are ready,
Yes.
Yes.
clap your hands, and you all feel the banner for all of you very familiar tug of the like weird extraplanar teleportation she does. And you find yourselves on a sort of grassy field. And just nearby there is a large, really kind of beautiful building. And it looks something like this. Let me show you. Take you all with me. Obviously, you can only see the outside of the building at the moment. On the grass at the door, you see a centaur standing there. She is, well, her top half is dressed in like simple monk kind of robes. And she carries a staff. And she glances across and she goes, "Ah, you must be the ladies' adventurers. Champions." Champions is a strong word. She usually only has one of those at a time. Welcome to Limingdosa.
Thank you.
I am Elalia. I believe she has
Elalia.
spoken of me.
Fondly, which is rare.
Oh, Adam just reminded me we need to roll for Potion of Resistance for the day.
Oh.
Please hold, caller, while I do that. I also totally didn't do introductions, but frankly, if you're watching the Gallant Horde and you don't know these 6 people, you haven't been paying attention. Potion of Resistance. I rolled a 3, which is fire. Fire resistant today. You can also see flanking the door to this building 2 large kind of metal people is what they look like, and they're just standing there at the moment.
Would I recognize them as golems?
Not exactly, no.
Hmm.
They seem to be more like constructs.
Intriguing.
Naia would probably wave at them and say hello.
They don't respond to you. Elalia says, they simply are guards. They will notify us if someone tries to come in through the front door. We have a few of them about. You will see them. They won't interact with you unless you do something threatening.
Hmm. And how long did these take to create?
Oh, that's not really my purview. You would have to ask one of the makers.
Right. And are these your only magical defense, or is there more?
She sort of smiles and laughs, and she goes, "Oh, I assure you, there are plenty of things you can't see.
Hmm. That will be
And
best.
now there is you. Some of you, presumably, are also a magical defense."
It's one way of putting it.
Well, as I said, I am Elalia, and you are...
Hela Moonael.
Very good to
Greth.
meet you.
I'm Naia. Hi.
Hi, Naia.
Jobin.
Zinkayla.
Well, it is lovely to meet you all, and I am very grateful for your help in this interesting time. Come. The council awaits. And she takes you into the building. Let's do this. So, first of all, you go through the entrance hall. Doo-doo. Problem with circular maps is you have to... There we go. So she will take you into the entrance hall. It is a circular kind of foyer place. It's quite reminiscent, actually, of the waiting room to the throne room at the ladies' realm. There are a couple of couches and seats where obviously people can wait. There are a couple of statues, and there is in the center a large glowing kind of runic symbol. And she leads you. She walks straight across it, doesn't even pay attention to it. She goes, "Well, come on." Are you following her?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
In that case, she will take you into the courtyard.
Just taking a quick peek at the runic circle, do I recognize it as anything in particular, like a glyph of warding or a teleportation
Make an
circle?
Arcana check.
Okie dokie. That's a 27.
Yeah, it appears to be some sort of warning thing. So it seems to be the sort of thing that if someone tried to cross it without being invited, it would
Activate that
respond
spell or something.
negatively to their presence.
Right.
Right. She then leads you into the sort of main courtyard area, and there is a large figure in the middle, like a statue, and again, more of these guardian creatures or constructs around the edges. A couple of trees, some benches. It's very beautiful. And she says, "Please forgive the high presence of armored beings. We are usually more subtle, but at the moment, given the circumstances, we're choosing cautiousness over comfort."
Logical.
And she leads you up to two double doors at the other end. And she says, "Now, before we go in, how much do you know about Limingdosa?"
Not much.
Well, we have a council of 8. There is myself. There is our lawkeeper, the librarian, Gil. The head of our order, who is named Nimblestorm. And then the 5 heads of the different areas of the order. They each sort of focus on a different thing. The council meets rarely. Usually we just go about our business, but we thought this would be a good opportunity to meet you and perhaps strategize a little.
That sounds
It is
good.
extremely rare for strangers to be allowed into the council chambers. So keep that in mind.
Thank you for the honor of this thing.
She nods and she leads you in. And I have to make a circle. Sorry, it takes a while. Circular buildings are so nice until you can't draw a rectangle around them. Right, so she leads you into this room, and it is a large room. It's like there's an entrance and then there's another set of double doors, and you go through those as well. And she moves over and takes her place in what is obviously the 8th seat at the council. There are seats between each of the, like, one there, basically between each of the things. So that have obviously been put there for you. Like, the other seats are clearly fixtures, but yeah, these have been kind of placed there for your spots. I will say that Naia and Greth, you're in places where there are no seats right now. Because that is the head of the order, and he gets the space. And as you enter, you see a tabaxi at the head, who is like shadowy grey with kind of almost bluish jade like mottles on his fur, and bright blue hair. And he says, "It's our rescuers! Welcome to Limingdosa!" And you sort of see Ililias kind of roll her eyes slightly, but in a vaguely respectful way. And she goes and she takes her place. And he goes, "I am Nimble Storm. I am the head of this little order, and I'm very pleased to have you here." And as you look around, you can see there is a Loxodon. There is a Gith monk, who looks a lot like Greth. There is a half-elven woman. There is a Goliath. There is a Warforged, which I don't know if any of you would ever have encountered before, depending on your backgrounds. And there is a sort of older human man. And they all just kind of nod at you as you enter. And Storm says, "Well, welcome. Did we offer our guests a drink?" And Ililia goes, "Oh, no, I sort of just went to business." And he goes, "Oh, can we get our guests a drink, please?" And you see a couple of, like, sort of acolyte monks on the edges kind of scurry off, and they come back with little trays holding, like, still and sparkly water, basically, is all they have to offer you. And they offer that around in, like, little ornate jugs with tumblers.
Ella picks
Is
one
well.
up by mage hand just to test to make sure that actually works.
It does. It does. And he goes, "Well, isn't this a fun time? So this Shale, she seems a bit, well, problematic. And she seems to want our book. It's not our book. We're just hanging on to it. We would never use such a thing. It's awful. It smells evil. Anyway, so we want to just, stop that from happening. With your help, of course."
Go ahead.
Do you know when she's arriving? Are they on their way?
Well, our intel suggests that it's likely to be in the next couple of days. Given her proclivities, it's also likely to be at night.
Makes sense.
She's not fond of, the sun. It is sunny outside, but it's like that weak-ass wintry sun, But, spring in Dunedin. Yes, we expect that she'll show up probably tonight or tomorrow night. We have, of course, many archers. She sort of nods in the direction of the half-elven woman who just sort of sits there, and she looks like if her face could say, "Come at me, bro," her face is doing that right now. She's like, "Yeah, we'll take her down." But most of our order is more about defense than offense. So if we could stop her before she gets into the building, that would be just super.
Right.
And you think she'll be landing about here? Or do you suspect another means?
We're not sure. We're fairly certain that she can move across the water, but I don't think she has a boat. Hard to say. We sent out some, flying things. And Gil goes, "Birds, they're called birds." Yes, birds! And they said that there were just a lot of clouds coming. Birds are not extremely forthcoming with the details.
I was just making sure we weren't suspecting a subterranean entrance.
Oh no, she can't do that.
Good.
Reasonably certain it'll be over the water, probably involving clouds.
How far away were the clouds?
A day or two, that's why we suspect her tonight or tomorrow night.
So, where do you keep this book?
Yeah.
And what are the protections around it? Like,
at this point, the Loxodon kind of... Well, the book is obviously in the library. We have a vault. It is well protected. It has magical and mundane protections. However, she is apparently quite proficient at many things. We're going to just leave it in the vault unless you have a better idea.
No, I want to make sure that it's protected visually, like somebody could contact us if somebody manages to get into the vault magically. I don't know.
We will have people at the entrance to the vault.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
And where is this library?
It is above us.
Directly above.
Those stairs probably lead up there, I would guess.
Right, and have you attempted to destroy this book?
He looks absolutely scandalized by the very idea, and he's like, "Well, no, because it is a artifact of great knowledge and power, and also it's very difficult to destroy, it seems."
Anything that holds demons is pretty resistant to death.
Yes, you sort of need a bunch of demons who want to help you with that, and that's not always handy.
We can summon demons.
Let's not jump to destroying books. He looks like visibly upset by the fact that you would even suggest that such a thing be done.
We need to explore all options, and this was one of them. Now, what about your magical restrictions? Are we able to cast our own spells within here?
Yes. Most of it. Most of the building. You see, some of us practice magic, and so it would be silly to prevent magic. There are certain restrictions. The library is more or less immune to anything involving fire, because why anyone would cast anything to do with fire around the books, I do not know. You get the feeling this guy likes books more than people.
Sure. Have you met Hela?
He gives Hela a long look.
Hela just gives him a grin back.
Maybe someone else should be posted in the library.
Greth very discreetly hides his pyro converter that's on his
So, how many entrances are there to these buildings?
There are a few. the main one you came through, but there are also entrances that the students use.
Is there anything above the library, or is it a two-story building?
There is another floor above the library. That is where the training arena is.
Okay.
And then, of course, there is the roof.
Right.
Is there access to the roof directly, or do you have to go another way to get or onto the roof from here?
No, you can get onto the roof from here. That is where our archers usually are. At the moment, we have a double watch, as you can imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
That might be a way in. If they're using clouds, they might try and land on top to bypass a lot of the
That seems
defenses
like
here.
it.
Is there any way, and I don't think I would know this answer, so I'll ask the more studied magic people. Is there a way to see through the cloud spell? Like, we snuck into the Cloud Giants casino as clouds, and it was super helpful to us, yay. But it's going to stink for us, for these people to do it. So is there a way to see through the spell and to see what is a person and not a cloud? Maybe?
It'll be difficult depending on what they're using. If they're part of the cloud, then it'll be basically impossible. However, we can use detect magic spells to find any sort of magical trace in the air before they arrive.
Also, when they start transforming, if they're using the thing that you guys used, it takes a minute and they're incapacitated. So that seems like a death wish wanting to happen to land in the middle of a group of people who want you dead.
Yeah, but we did the same thing. It worked out okay.
If they were going to use it, I would assume that they would land some troops to cause a distraction, then send more elite squads in as clouds around the back or to the top to try and take out the defenses.
Try and split us up. Yeah.
Well, we have some people, obviously. We have the archers on the roof. We have the mountains, and he sort of gestures at the Goliath, and the Goliath is sitting, if you've been paying attention, he is sitting very still. And he, like, barely moves his head to acknowledge this comment. And then, of course, we have the mind monks, and he points at the Gith. And the makers. And all the makers, well, made. So, we have some defenses. I think that perhaps you would be best served, well, Elalia, you had a plan. And Elalia goes, yes, well, my thought was that the monks protect the building, and you protect the outside. Given Shale's background, she's likely to have things with her that can fly, and other strange and terrible monsters. So perhaps a couple of you on the roof with the archers, people who have the ability to hit things from afar, and the others maybe around the outside of the building.
Who all can fly? I can fly. Hela, you can fly.
Technically,
Yeah.
I can fly.
I can fly for a short
also-
time.
I have a bow to hit things from a distance.
Yeah, I'm up front.
I can just be a bird for 7 hours, so...
Assuming Hela has distance.
And you
magic.
hurt things as a bird, though.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't have druids on Limingdosa.
Offended.
She can be a very big bird.
Yes. If we're on the outside of the building, can we teleport through the walls?
No,
Right.
that's not a thing that can be done here. That's not even a thing we can turn off. It's like built into the stone. That is why you had to teleport outside when you arrived.
So if we are standing out the front of the building and someone has gotten into the library, we are going to have to take the long way through.
Correct.
Right.
There will be people in the library, though. Gil will ensure that. And the Loxodon is like, they better not touch my books. I would
think
prefer
that's
any
literally
fighting.
what they're here for.
I would prefer any fighting to occur outside of the library. It is noisy and extremely disruptive to the books.
That's the
I feel
goal.
so
but-
sorry.
And Nimble Storm goes, oh, you'd think he would understand the importance of the situation. Gil just folds his arms and harumphs in a very elephantine fashion.
All right.
So who do we think should go on the roof?
I mean, you could all go on the roof, but
Yeah, I mean, technically, I could
Yeah.
get down off the roof very quickly, and I don't need to fly for that. But I'm not very good at range.
Yeah.
I'm more up close.
So
I can just be an aerial outlook for a while. So
that would be helpful. Our ability to send birds is extremely limited.
I guess I should be on the roof because I can shoot things, and if everybody wants
Yeah.
to be on the roof and jump off, I can take care of that too. So you can.
I would
Yeah.
suggest that we have Naia along with Greth and Reanth on the ground, prepared to intercept anyone that might appear. Zinkayla will be scouting out in the air, and Jobin and I will be on the roof.
Yeah. That's wise.
Very well.
Good
As
point.
you will have seen as you walk through, this is Elalia now. The center of this building is kind of done in mezzanines. So, apart from the roof itself, you can get if you are able to jump long distances, which we all are, you can get from the third story to the ground very easily. We just, we have stairs for visitors, of course, but we often
Yeah.
just leap off.
Or run up the wall. It's either way.
Some of the students have not entirely mastered that yet, but it is amusing to watch them try.
It took me a while, I admit. These they know, they've seen me fail at it a couple times. In my younger days.
How old are these students? Are there like a bunch of children running around?
no.
Is it okay.
No. You have to even become a student at Limingdosa, you have to get here. Which
Okay.
means they arrive with a certain amount of skill and ability and life experience. Crossing this ocean is no small feat.
So we don't have to worry about somebody termed student in terms of their safety and well-being per se.
No, they will, every one of them will happily die to protect the knowledge held here.
Okay.
Though, of course, we would prefer they didn't have to.
All right.
Well,
Got our standing
I
orders.
I suppose that is a plan. Zinkayla, was it?
yes,
You can become a bird and fly out to sea and see how far away these clouds are?
I can do it twice for 7 hours before needing a rest. So for
Well.
14 hours total.
Will that affect your ability to fight if they should arrive tonight?
No.
Okay. Well, in that
It's
case,
just a
perhaps
flirt.
a little foray out. Go for 3 hours and then return if you haven't found anything.
I can do that.
But however, please be careful. There are all sorts of other dangers.
Can we tell what time of day it is? I mean, we just kind of got here and it's jet lag.
I would say it's probably mid-afternoon.
Oh, okay. So it's getting to evening. then.
So you have a few hours before sun sets.
All right.
Well,
Zinkayla, where are you gonna meet with us? Or are you gonna meet with Jobin on the roof when you come back?
When I come back, I'll probably land on. I'll probably find Hela, tell her what I saw, and then probably go back as a bird or take a short rest, and then do a bird thing and just keep an eye out in case I don't see anything.
Do a bird thing.
Do a bird thing.
Just in case you have to come back in a hurry. That way everyone knows who to expect where.
Yeah.
I like this. This sounds like a good plan.
I was like, Zinkayla's gonna die.
If I could, I'd go with you, Z. But that is not my skill set, unfortunately.
Or is it mine?
So everybody else in this council is sitting up very properly, like this is a very formal and important situation. Nimble Storm is sitting with one leg tossed over the side of his chair, kind of lounging, and he's like, well, seems like we 100% have a plan, and everything's going to be great. I can't wait to see...
check on him.
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if maybe he's in on the plan to overtake them. Like,
Okay.
Looking for
Make an
betrayal of
insight
some
check.
kind.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
an insight check.
That is a 17.
You get the impression that he's just a bit odd.
Okay.
Like he's reached the top of where he can go. He's at the head of this order, and he doesn't really have any fucks to give. Like he's just like, yep, I'm the boss. They have to do what I say. Whatever, I'm gonna be who I am. I don't give a shit. Like that's the vibe.
Okay.
It's not malicious at all. It's just, and he is. There is an undertone of he is concerned and he wants to make sure this works, but there's no point in being all dour and gloomy about it, right? So he's just gonna do his thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
Greth would
It's
sense.
just big personality.
Greth would sense Reanth's hesitation, just like it's something that happens when they get old. They all get a little weird. And
Yeah,
it's
100%.
just that's thrown too long.
And he's like, who are you calling old, little Gith? I'm not old. I just, big scary monster coming to get our books. Hopefully we'll kill her and everything will be great and then we can have tea and muffins.
That sounds great.
Tea and muffins?
Yes, you like tea and muffins. You know what? Fuck it! Let's have tea and muffins now! Someone bring tea and muffins! And you see the little, acolytes kind of... And out they go. And they come back, 10 minutes later with tea and muffins for everyone.
What's the weather right now?
It was sunny when you arrived, but it was like I said, kind of weak-ass sunny. So it's fairly clear, but a bit chilly. It's like a sunny but wintry day, if that makes sense.
Okay. But
They're kind of crisp.
Okay. Do I see any birds?
Are you going outside? Because right now you're in the council chambers.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd
A lot of
probably be
windows,
like,
I'm
I'm gonna go outside and see what, and go ahead and go if that's okay.
You don't want tea and
Careful.
okay, off you go, bye!
Ella's gonna do the same. She just gets up and walks out.
Alright. Out of the people in the
stays.
room, Gil has tea and muffins. Elalia does not. She leaves. The human has tea and muffins. The Warforged leaves. The Goliath just sits there for a while and then eventually stands really slowly, sort of nods his head and then turns and walks out. He moves extremely smoothly, but there's a sense of weight to him as he moves. The half-elf definitely has tea and muffins. And I can never remember which is Githyanki and which is Githrezai. Githrezai is the monk?
Githezai. Githezai
Yeah.
tend to be monks.
He also leaves. So there are a few of them who remain and have tea and muffins with those of you who are staying for tea and muffins. Hela, so let's go with Z. Z, what are you doing? Let's start with you. You go outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see what type of birds, if any, are around.
Make a perception check. Are you going outside or just into the courtyard area?
Courtyard area first.
So there is a roof. Is there a roof? Hang on. Please hold
Okay.
while I look at the roof.
If there's a roof, then I'd go outside.
Yeah,
So-
I can't remember if there's a roof over... No, the courtyard is open. My bad. So yeah, there's no roof over the courtyard.
Okay.
Yeah. Make a perception check for birds.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few little, sparrows and that sort of thing hanging out in the trees.
Okay. In that case, I would turn into. Wait. Did the one chick come out here? With us when
Elalia did. Yes. She has let me move her, so you know she's out there.
I would go up to her.
This guy's gone away. This guy's gone away. Guy's gone away.
What direction should I go towards to look?
Well, the birds we sent out said that she was coming from the west, or at least that's where the clouds were. They appeared to be, well, birds are not the most reliable informants, but they insisted that they were strange clouds, whatever that means. To the west. If you're looking to be something innocuous, we have a lot of seabirds in this area. Seagulls, albatross, things of that nature. Also probably better at surviving out there.
Probably.
She sort of smiles awkwardly at you.
So here's... Oh no, I would have seen a seagull before. Never mind.
Well, if you hadn't, you can go outside, have a look around, see a seagull.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what
I'm pretty sure if you went to the edge. So in this thing, it's more like sparrows and smaller things, but like out on the edge of the land, where the land meets the sea, and it's all rocky and whatever, which is not very far away, there would definitely be seagulls. So you could definitely see a seagull if you haven't previously seen one.
Then I will do that. D&D does not have a seagull stat, so do you just want me to use like a raven stat or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, yeah, let's go with that.
In that case, I'm going to just go, follow the direction, the west, because Zinni would know that. I'm bad with directions.
Yeah.
And go for, like, roughly 3 hours, and then come back.
Okay. Give me 2 perception checks.
Ooh. Okay. 29 and 27.
Nice. So you fly out over the sea towards the west, and you can see that the ocean here is extremely wild. Like, there are a lot of rocky outcrops, and there appears to be some kind of reef. Like, you can see why this place is difficult to reach. Like, it's very choppy, and there appear to be lots of dangerous things. That you also managed to avoid a couple of large flying birds of maybe prey. They look weird and not entirely natural to you. Something's going on there. And after about 2.5 hours, you begin to see on the horizon a large bank of very dark clouds. And it's weirdly isolated. Like, it's just an area. On either side of it, it's still blue skies. There's just this, like, bank of dark clouds. And you can see clearly coming out of it, like, things of lightning, and they're sort of roiling, and they're quite clearly moving towards you at a fairly rapid pace.
Okay. Would I be able to either tell how it's being done, or how fast they would probably get there?
Make a nature check.
All right, I get a nature. Yeah. Because I read that book.
You're a druid. You should be good at that.
It's intelligence-based.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those weird
It's
things.
dumb.
You know what? That's fine. I got a natural 20. So
Cool.
23.
Alrighty. At a glance, you can tell that these are not natural clouds. Like, they are not moving like clouds move. Where you are, it is not that windy that clouds would be moving that quickly. They are definitely coming towards you at a pretty rapid pace. At an estimate, you would say it's taken you 2.5 hours to get here. It's probably not going to be much more than that. If you turn around and hightail back, you'll beat it back, but probably only just.
And I'm going to do that then.
While Z is gone, Hela, what did you want to do?
First of all, Hela's just going to walk upstairs and inspect the library.
Alrighty.
And
Allow
see if she
me
can find where the vault is.
to take you to the library.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to take Adam also so the audience can see what we're doing. So, oh, hang on. I need to give you a token for that to work, I believe. Where are you, Hela? There you are. Bye. I love the monk noises in the background.
I know,
It's just this constant sound of chanting in this place, apparently. Right, this is the library.
Very echoey.
Yeah.
It's not huge, which is interesting. It is quite, it's clearly a very, what am I trying to say? Specific collection. Lots of antique, expensive looking books, things that seem quite rare. And Gil will follow you because of course he will. Hang on, let me go get him. Let me go and get him. Because you're going to his library, he's not gonna. As soon as you start to leave, he's like, oh, I was going to. Alright, fine. Puts his muffins and tea down disappointedly and follows you up to the library.
Ella's just going to go up to this bookshelf and just pick out a random book and look at it, see what it's about.
It is in Celestial. Do you speak Celestial?
No, but she'll cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. It appears to be a book about various extremely well-known or famous celestial individuals. It's like a collection of essays about various celestial beings.
Ella just closes it, puts it back, and then turns to Gil and goes, "Where's the vault?"
We don't usually show visitors or outsiders the vault.
This isn't a usual situation. Where's the vault?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Damn. Oh, come on. No, wait, hold on. I have a trait for this.
A trait for this. Tides of Chaos used on your persuasion check.
Actually, I have a specific one which I can use one sorcery point whenever I fail a
Oh, okay.
to reignore it.
Cool.
So, cool. So I will then reroll that. I went from a nat 1 to a 2, but
Better.
what's that? Plus 5, so that's a 7. Okay.
Gil folds his arms and he goes, you know, when there's a bunch of people coming to try and steal my books, it makes me less inclined to show strangers where the vault is. If they get this far, we're going to have other problems to deal with. How about we just don't let them get this far?
Elle's gonna slam her stuff onto the ground and then just lean in really close and go, "We are the first and last line of defense. If you will not show me where this vault is, I will find it myself. Now show me where this vault is now."
He chuckles. This is not a man who is easily intimidated. And he goes, well, if you're that powerful, go ahead and find it.
So she's gonna cast Detect Magic and start walking around.
Okay. Many of these books are magical, so there are a lot of pings all over the place. There are various books here that are magical. You get a sense of something magical through this door. There is a door up on the top left. There's something magical through there. There is a this table, the table beside that door has books that are literally chained down. Every single one of them is magical. There is a one of those globes, those like world globe things.
Right.
On this desk, on the desk on the right, top right, the globe is magical. There is a scepter on the desk at the bottom right. That is magical. And this statue here is also magical. The like sculpture thing on the bottom left-hand side.
Okay.
There's a lot of magic in this library. He just stands there and watches you.
Right.
As far as you can tell, the only doors are the one leading out at that top left-hand side and the main double doors.
Right, I'm gonna ask you your favorite question. What type of magic is the globe giving off?
It is... God, where's Megan's awesome thing? I guess it is divination.
Divination, okay. I'm gonna look around for anything that gives a conjuration.
God, what does conjuration do? Make stuff
Portals
appear.
and make
Okay.
stuff for free. Also, specifically portals.
Okay.
So,
I would say that the scepter, maybe, is conjuration. I'm not very good at schools of magic. I'm like, it does this thing. Maybe that's make stuff appear.
cool. I was gonna walk over to it then, and it's in this case, is it?
The scepter is this one down here.
Oh, sorry. Okay. In that case, she's gonna walk over and cast Identify on it.
It appears to be a scepter that summons things. So it'll summon, like, let's say, I don't know, fey creatures.
Okay. Interesting.
He's still just standing there watching you.
I was gonna just take her time and walk around. Gonna walk up through this door up the top here to see.
It is locked.
Just gonna turn around and go, what's through here?
Not the vault.
That's not what I asked.
Well, we can't be expected to tell you all our secrets.
For someone who requires help to defend this place, you're not being very helpful.
Oh, I know, but I'm also curious as to what you can do.
Yes. Well, luckily, most of my skills aren't usable in here.
Ah, Naia, is it?
A fair amount of it.
He chuckles, and he goes, all right, come along. And you kind of get the feeling he's just been fucking with you a bit, and he leads you over to this sculpture over here, and he literally just reaches out and turns it. And what looks like a kind of tapestry thing on the wall just kind of rolls up, and the wall just opens, so there's a secret door there.
Right.
And it leads you into a it kind of looks like a chapel, which is weird because this is not a religious order. But that's what it looks like. And in the center of it, there is a large statue with a gem in its chest. And he goes, this is the entrance to the vault.
Right. And
the vault itself is a, how do you put it? Kind of a demi-plane. The statue guards it and can allow us in or out. Allow me in or out, and a couple of extremely select individuals.
Right. Is the statue meant to attack anyone on site who is not allowed in here?
No. Not unless they attempt to bypass the wards.
Right. And are the same anti-fire enchantments in this room?
You know, I'm not sure. I believe not. It's just the library itself that is protected.
She's gonna take a few steps inside and just conjure a flame in her hand to see if it works.
It works.
Good to know. Right. And how big is this statue construct thing?
It's large, technically, so 10 by 10.
Okay. So... Just checking.
Meanwhile, Zinkayla's flying desperately back towards the island.
While we're having tea and muffins.
Tea and muffins, yeah.
Very good. That'll be all. I shall go and inspect the rest of the grounds. I'll just walks downstairs and starts doing a circle around the building.
Right. Do the other four of you want to do anything apart from have tea and muffins? In this time that you have?
Greth would like to stay just for, politeness sake and have a quick conversation, but he would also like to patrol the grounds and see how the island's laid out. If he's going to be on the ground, he likes to know where everything is out there.
Alright. Now the three...
Naia would have been pouring her own Earl Grey tea and had some muffins. And before going for a walk to see what the layabout was, she would probably ask, what healing, within the monk's order, do they have healers? Who else can offer backup for that besides her?
We have potions. Oh, I suppose you only have Storm left. We have potions!
That makes her feel better, the excitement there in that answer. So,
yeah, Stash, healing isn't really our thing. We're more, jump and play and parkour.
Right. Okay.
Love him.
Can we bring him back?
You cannot bring every NPC you love back. You're not there, Zinkayla. You're flying over the ocean right now. Alright, Reanth and Jobin.
So you're saying we can't just import this whole island into the island?
No.
So Jobin would have had tea and muffins for quite a bit, but then probably gone up to the top just to survey the roof and look around.
Alright, I can show you the roof. Here, let's take Jobin to the roof. I like the splitting the party thing. It's great fun.
Oh boy.
Okay, this is the roof. Paste. We can take Jobin to the roof. And also the audience. There we go. This is what the roof is like. So it's basically a flat surface for most of it. There's a big kind of stained glass looking dome over that main circular building. And then a more kind of bronzy one on the other side over the entrance. And then this opening down to the courtyard.
Okay.
And a bunch of archers hanging out there, keeping an eye out in all directions.
Okay. And then west is left. That's where they would be maybe coming from, as I'm assuming on the map is west. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
and
just
so
have a quick point
did he come up the center stair thing? Is that stairs where?
Yeah, I would assume so. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see the stairs.
Possibly the archer lady would have come with you.
Okay.
She has a name. Wait, I have a name for her. Her name is Gentrana.
Okay.
And she'll be like, this is where we do our thing. We shoot the baddies from the roof.
And there's only the two entrances down from the roof here that I see.
Yep.
Okay.
We don't
And so-
use them. We usually just jump off.
Just jump off, okay. But if somebody was going to come down and head to the library, they would come down. Is one of these stairs better than the other?
I mean, I suppose if they really wanted to, they could jump through the glass.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
quite
so-
strong, though.
Okay, so that glass would go right into the library.
No, it goes into the arena, but that would then they could.
Oh, yes, there's one. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Gotcha. Okay. Well, he'll just peruse around and check things out.
Should we
Reanth?
set up our cannon somewhere before anything gets here? You think?
Not a bad idea.
It's a good idea. Jobin's never used that, so he wouldn't know.
I think I've only stumbled across the aftermath of it a couple of times. But do we want to put it on the roof or do we want to put it on the ground? Ideas? Greth?
How far? How far does it shoot?
Different. Does different things that do.
Does different things.
I know lightning. Can
They
go
have different
far.
ranges.
Yeah. Let me think.
Some of those are, I think some of those were 60 feet and some are 120, so it's not super long range. I mean, it could shoot from the sea, it could shoot from the roof down onto the ground, but I don't know if it could take anything not in the perimeter of the island.
Yeah, I don't think it's much more. It's fairly short ranged for a long range thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
if we had that near the front, it'd be interesting to try and see anything make it if back to the ground. But I don't know how useful it'd be up on the roof. Unless like a large.
The ice one is 1,200 feet.
So is the lightning.
Oh,
And are there stone guys down in the courtyard, or are they on the roof here that are
In the courtyard, sorry, they're
in the
just big.
courtyard? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So the half elven archers, well, the archers are not all half elven. I just made them all her because it's easier for me to keep track. Are on the roof, but yeah, those guys are all inside.
And four people is double guard.
Oh, no, sorry, the other map, the nighttime map, has the double guard on it.
they come on at night. The
Okay,
double
that's
guard.
Yep.
fine. Yeah,
The double
yeah.
guard start at night. Yep.
Okay.
Night shift. Night shift is double guard.
Gotta let everyone-
Oop. Yep. What was that? You broke up.
Oh, I said you gotta let them sleep so that they can stay up all night.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the afternoon whiles away and it begins to become kind of twilighty. And out of the twilight sky, you see birds Zinkayla, seagulls Zinkayla, if anyone's watching for her, comes flapping desperately off the sea and lands where is he?
Do I see Hela anywhere?
Hello, where are you at this point?
Um,
Outside?
Yeah, if Hela had enough time to make a circle of the building, then she would have been out in the front,
I just-
continuously casting detect magic to make sure that no one invisible sneaks by.
I just move everyone back to the first map just so that we're all in one place. So you can put her wherever you want. Yeah, so if she's outside, you would probably spot her.
I would land in front of her and come out and just be like, they're within a few minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe not exactly a few minutes, but now if you look up, you can all see this roiling black cloud heading towards you. And it's almost like it's been deliberately timed so that the cloud will hit the island as the sun goes down. So it is heading towards you. You can't see anything in it at the moment. It's just a cloud.
Maybe we
But
should
there are
shoot it with
bolts
the
of
cannon.
lightning coming out of it. I mean, you can shoot it with the cannon if you want,
This
Is
blindly.
it close enough?
but you're just
What's it,
shooting at a
1200?
cloud at this point.
Yeah, but it's I think it's a ranged effect or like a what is it area effect.
Area effect.
So Yeah. Let me see. Let me make sure. Pretty
Zinkayla's gonna
sure.
pass out on the floor and try her best to see if she can get a short rest in.
Yeah,
When it
so if you do a
seemed-
frost shot, it'll there's the ball of frost to a point you can see within 1,200 feet. The ball then expands to form a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point. Each creature in the area must make a DC Constitution saving throw or take cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet for 1 minute.
Do you want to use that now?
I'd say we give it a shot.
I mean, can anyone see anything into the cloud? Or is it just
At the
cloud?
moment, it's just a cloud approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe wait until we see something pop out of that cloud. They gotta show themselves eventually. Might be good to fire at the first guy who pops out and see how many you can hit with that.
All right.
Just keep it trained on it.
So,
I guess we should take our places then.
And when it gets kind of close, Naia would cast the invisibility. It lasts for an hour, just as a backup.
cool. So as this cloud approaches the island, you see these monks appearing in like various places around. They are a variety of different monks. They're all dressed in similar ways to at least one of the 5 leaders of the sort of sections of the order. And when it gets about just on the edge of the land, you see out of the top of it what looks like a woman appear. And she...
I did say till we saw somebody.
Wait a minute. And she speaks, and it's weird because she doesn't seem to be shouting, but you all hear her clearly. And she says, Limingdosa, I have come a long way. And we're going to take a break, and then you can fire at her after the break. So, before we go to break, we are going to draw our Dark Shard of thingy thing. Dark Shard amulet. While they're doing that, Krisi and Jeremy, you have something to give away during the break, yes?
Yes. So it's the very first prototype of a Gallant Horde ornament. It's on glass and it's etched, and it's the cool shield that Will made for us. So it has a ribbon that you can attach it to if you want.
Wonderful.
So, yes.
It's super pretty. And it's the first one, so there's only one first one.
Yes. And currently there's only just one.
Yeah. So if you would like to enter to win the prototype of Krisi and Jeremy's awesome glass ornament thing, type shiny thing, exclamation point shiny thing in the chat. We will be back in 10 minutes to take on Shale and see what she has up her sleeves. She doesn't have sleeves. Anyway, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back. We are about to take on some kind of terrible elf chick and her monsters. So, when we left off, Shale had appeared out of the top of a gigantic cloud that had approached the island of Limingdosa at sunset. So it is now nighttime. Reanth, you wanted to shoot your cannon at her.
Yes.
Hey, the giveaway.
Giveaway!
Oh,
God damn it, I
giveaway.
literally just said I need to remember.
Good call, Dan.
Thank you. Giveaway. Big Blue World, that's Tori. Tori has won the giveaway.
Yay!
You can talk to Krisi and get that to you. Sorry. Jeez, I was in the story, you guys. Okay. Reanth.
I've been there. Yeah.
I have a note on my thing, and it reminded me at the break, and I still was like, let's do the story. Reanth.
Yes.
You want to
So
shoot Shale?
Yes, I will hit the little button that shows, like, snowballs or something that represent frost. Or maybe it's a snowflake. I don't know. And it's a frost shot. So we're within a 30-foot radius sphere. They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, my dice are doing their usual thing. That's great. Great. That is a con save. That is a 9.
All right.
Ooh.
That is a failure. So they will take. Let's see.
And it's 30 feet in reach of her. So you've aimed it at her, so it's 30 feet around her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 16, 19 plus 6 is 25. So it's 25 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And her speed is reduced by 10 feet for 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. And she
And,
can repeat the save at the end of each of her turns.
And as
think she
soon as it hits her, she. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, I'll. Go ahead.
No,
I'm gonna use my. Okay. I was gonna use my astral form to say to her in a voice very similar to how she's using hers. Consider that a gift hello.
All right.
And everyone within 400 feet can hear that. Sadly, it's very loud.
His voice is very piercing.
I have a thing. I'm sure I do. I've just got to find it. She has a lot of things. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I gave it to someone else. I run too many NPCs. Okay. Cool. In that case, she's going to just stand there on top of her cloud for a minute and be like, oh, well, that's not very friendly, is it? Perhaps you would like to play with my pets. And she's going to like wave her hands, and out of the clouds on two sides you see coming in towards you. Wrong thing. Go away. These lovely little beasties. I'm gonna just put them. I needed a like sky map. I don't have that, so they're like gonna just come in next to you here. Amazing. They look like kind of like dragons, but their wings have eyeballs on the ends of them. And when they open their mouth, an eyeball comes out of their mouth.
Yes.
And Greth and Reanth, you get a real sense of what these things are perhaps related to, and you are probably not fans.
Nope.
Oh no.
And they are going to approach with their flappy eyeball wings towards you. And I think at this point we may need to do some initiative.
Yeah.
I agree.
I have to roll like
for
a
once.
minion.
Wait. I have advantage.
1,
Yes.
2, 4. Oof.
I'll take that 19. 3. Alright.
Alright, and then I also need to roll for the Shield Guardians. Ugh. And Storm. Wow. Well, at least I roll badly for the good NPCs too.
Take the good with the bad.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Alrighty. Oh, and I guess the archers, because they will be shooting at this point. Oh, they're not too bad. Okay. So, that gives her... And... You can go away. You... No? Okay, cool. These guys... Storm... anyone over 20?
22.
Who said 23? Naia.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Reanth.
Mm-hmm.
Over 15.
20.
Oh my god. Okay, 20. Was that all three of you 20? No, two of
I'm
you
19.
20. We'll do 20s first. So, Hela and Greth, who's the dexiest? I'm going to assume Greth.
Oh, definitely.
I got an 18
Yeah.
dex, so I
Alright. 19s. Z and Jobin, who's the dexiest?
Probably him. I only have a 13.
Yes.
I would assume, yes.
Yes, I have.
Cool, well, that's easy. You guys are all at the top of the initiative. That's great.
Yes.
Okay. Naia, you're
Yes.
up first.
Goodness. Okay. So where
you've
is
been
Shale?
She is like away over the sea still, standing on her thing waiting for the effects of the cannon to wear off.
More than 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. So Naia is going to cast Dawn at 5th level over this dragon eyeball thing at the
Okay.
top.
Yep.
So it's a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of sunlight.
Okay.
So when it appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw of 20.
Okay.
I need D10s.
Oh, it's not terrible. 22.
Rats. Okay. You'll get half damage. Sorry, I didn't have D10s ready. Okay.
You're fine.
So it would have been 21 points of radiant
Okay.
damage halved.
Okay.
And then it says when it appears, and then I can move it as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'll try and position it so that this down guy is in it.
Yep.
But not the stone guy, because I don't want to hurt him.
Yep. Cool. That thing is also up in the air, like it's not. But it's a column,
Okay, it's not on the ground. Yeah, it's a
it's not
40
on the
foot
ground.
high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could conceivably have him in the column and not anyone who's on the ground in the column because he's up in the air.
Okay. That's kind of how I would position it so that I
Yep.
don't hurt any
Yep.
allies.
Cool.
Which one is he?
Oh,
The
you
one
know
in the
what?
top.
one.
The north one?
Mm-hmm.
I hit the north one, and then I was going to move it to the south one. So it says that when it appears, it does damage, and then when they end their turn in the cylinder, they take damage.
Okay. Just
So-
keep track of that. So
Yeah, and I don't know if it'll
let's
hurt.
do
Okay.
this. Let us make a. Where is it? Circle. How big is it?
30-foot radius.
Big.
Big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think.
Oh yeah, that's 60 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, jeez. Radius.
Radius, not diameter. Yeah.
Crap
Yeah,
balls.
I
That
read
is
it.
huge.
So could I have hit? Well, no, you said it's more than 60 feet for her.
Yeah.
That is a big circle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the radius of that frost thing too for the cannon was.
Yep. Cool. Alright.
I'll leave it around the top guy. I won't move it. And then I can
Cool.
still do a bonus cantrip, right? So I'll try
Yep.
and hit a sacred flame at the south guy.
Mhm.
So that's a deck save of 20.
Nope.
Fail.
Yep. I rolled a 3.
21 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
And that is
Sweet. That's you. Reanth.
All right.
So these guys are both up in the air. They're probably at least 30 feet up.
Oh, okay. They're too far away for me to really.
Can you use the cannon again?
No, it has to be like another 5 minutes. It's a cooldown time. But I'm trying to. There are things I have. Like I'm looking for my leap ability.
Oh yeah, you can jump. You have the spell.
Mm-hmm.
You're next, so be prepped.
Yeah.
Yes, and I got that can hit that far away.
Okay, so I will, as a bonus action, I'm gonna actually do my Bulwark of Force before people get to spread out. So me, Greth, Naia, and then the Tabaxi guy that's out here.
Yep.
All will have this like force field looking thing around them. So it gives us partial cover, which adds a +2 to our AC.
Cool.
Nice.
So all 4 of us are protected by that.
Cool.
And then I will move myself towards this guy down here. And I can't hit him. Oh, wait, I can. I probably can. Sorry, I lied. Oh, no. That's actually throwing things. Okay, let's see. I hate that they're so far away. I'll throw a hand axe
Okay.
at him.
Cool.
It's just something to do, because he's
a very
frustrating.
gesture move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, of course. 6 points of damage.
Cool.
And I'll throw my other one at him.
Okay.
Nice.
That's also 21 to hit.
Yep.
So. With 10 points of damage this time.
Cool.
So, I've thrown my hand axes. That's all pretty much I have.
Excellent.
Yeah. So.
Greth,
that's
you're up.
it.
Hela, you're next. You're muted, Greth.
My dogs are barking. How tall are those stone guardians?
They are 10 feet high, because they're large.
All right. Let's see. Just trying to think. And those eye drakes are like 30 feet up.
Correct.
All right. So.
Eye freaks. They're called
So-
eye drakes.
Eye drakes. My apologies. How much is it possible for me to run up them and jump the 20 feet to just kind of Superman punch one of these things?
Well, you are a dope monk. I will allow you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check to see if you can do it.
All right, because I also, since I'm in my astral form, I have a spiritual punch of about 10 feet away from me, so I can make up some of that distance.
All right.
So-
Yep.
Let me make that roll.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with acrobatics this time. Natural 20 for 29.
Yes.
You can definitely do that.
Yeah, just
Absolutely.
run up the back of that thing and just
Punch
yeah,
that
pull
eye
those-
freak with your pretend arms.
My spirit arms, okay? Pretend. Pretend arms.
What is it to have arms?
19
Which eye
to
freak
hit.
are we punching? Which one are you punching?
The guy in the south. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm,
Yep, cool.
moving here.
19 hits, yes.
Cool. And then I'm gonna juice this one because I'm not sure how many of these swings I'm gonna get at him. So that's gonna be this guy. That's another D8. Clear that. The 10 plus. All right. Ooh, not a great roll. That would be 12 force damage for my first attack.
Okay.
Now, do I get any am I quick enough to get a few more before I fall below him?
That 20? I'll let you get another one in.
Sweet. 13?
Misses.
Dang it.
Apparently you're not quick enough to get another one in.
Quick enough to swing, not quick enough to hit.
Yep. Cool. Anything else?
I'll hold on to me. I want to make sure I can do that actually. Oh yeah, I'll use my bonus action to. Oh wait, no. Yeah, okay, I get 2 attacks. I didn't use my bonus action. I use my bonus action to use my Watchful Helm and activate See Invisibility.
Okay. Cool. Hela, Jobin, you're next.
All right. Hela's going to take another couple of steps onto the very edge of the telescope, and
Hey, that's where you put yourself. Cool.
yes, she's standing up there like Batman, basically. And
Yep, I love it. I love it.
is,
I'm not even going to ask you how you knew it was there or how you got there because I love that image so much. Carry on.
She's going to cast off 2 firebolts at the northern one.
Mhm.
So that is a nat 20 and a 17 plus 11, so I'm going to say that hits.
Wonderful. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Cool. So, those and this is a lot of dice. Those.
There's a lot of dice. I love it.
So calc. So we got 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2. So one is 15 points of fire damage.
Nice. Ooh.
And I'll mention if I have the fire adept perk just in case they're resistant. And then the other one is 9 is 62 points of fire damage.
What? That is a very toasty eye drake. He is still flapping, but he's like, there's smoke coming off him. And he smells a bit crispy. Excellent. Anything else, Hela?
She's just gonna grin and prepare her next set of spells.
Awesome.
Which one did you attack?
Jobin.
Northern one.
No, okay. So
Jobin, you're up. Steve, you're on deck.
So Jobin is going to pull out his wand of viscous gobs and shoot at the southern one.
Okay.
Ooh.
What does that do?
It makes
It basically restrains.
Yeah, so it makes a glob of viscous stuff that restrains them for an hour if it hits.
Cool.
So that's a 34 to hit.
A what?
Yes.
Yes! Yes, that hits!
That was a natural 20.
Oh wow.
It's 3 in 1 round, you guys!
Yes.
So that
Let's keep it going.
so he's restrained. So does that mean he just plummets to the ground?
He is immune to being prone, so no.
Okay.
I don't know how that works. I guess he has magical floatiness,
Okay.
but he's technically immune to being prone.
Okay. So he's restrained though. But
Eye potato.
but their speed goes to 0. Does that mean he would fall, or he would still just float?
I guess he just floats. We're gonna go with that because it's funny. I like that.
He's just gonna be flapping around and struggling in the air trying to.
Yeah.
And then for bonus action, he'll shoot a firebolt.
Cool.
And so that's a 25 to hit,
Yes.
and that is 25 points of fire damage.
Cool.
And I'm gonna stay where I am.
Zinkayla, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna reach in my pocket, grab some holly berries, toss them in the air, and 8 little pixies pop up.
Oh yeah. Cool.
And while you're doing that,
Yeah.
the southern one, not the southern one, the northern one, I need also a Constitution saving throw.
Here are your pixies. 1. Wait. Copy. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Oh.
6. 7. 8. You should be in charge of them.
Yes.
Con save, did you say?
Yes, please.
No. That's a 3.
Alright, so the northern one takes 10 points of ice, frost, whatever damage, cold. Yeah, that's the word. Hold on, I gotta see how far 60 feet is from me.
I will mention I looked it up, and unless the monster has the hover attribute or it's flying under magical powers, it does fall if its speed is reduced to 0.
In that case, it is on the ground.
Cool.
But
Like, it
not
doesn't
prone.
Not
I don't know how
prone.
that
Not
works.
prone.
Yeah.
Just-
Not
So you don't get any of the advantages you would usually get from a prone thing. It doesn't have legs though. It just has like a tentacle tail thingy.
I guess you can't get knocked on your back if you don't have legs to get knocked off.
Maybe that's why he's immune to prone. Anyway, sorry. Z, go.
And you have advantage on attacks because it's restrained.
How far down is the ground to the roof from like the roof and ground, like feet wise?
I mean, a lot because it's 3 stories, so it's probably a good.
Okay.
I don't know how many feet a story is because I don't speak your weird kind of measurements.
3 feet to a meter is a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, that's usually
Yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah. How high is a story?
Oh,
10 feet.
that's
10
right. That is
feet.
kind of weird.
10
Yeah.
feet. So
Yeah.
call it 40 to be safe. High ceilings. Lots of tall people.
Mm.
Do I see, is there any other of the people, like the head monks outside, or is it just the,
Not right now, no.
Okay.
No, they are stationed elsewhere.
This pixie's just gonna go off somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
So for their turn, I'm going to appear them as close to the people as I can because they can be 60 feet without me. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then they're going to fly if they need to, and then cast fly on all the people plus the tabaxi.
Okay,
And then,
cool. Sweet.
And then what is their speed? They can move 30. Okay. I'm assuming the ones on the ground, it would have taken their whole thing to move.
Probably, yeah. If you...
And then. Okay, and so the rest of them are gonna just kind of get out of dodge.
Wait. Wonderful.
It's their turn, so now all these people can fly now?
Cool.
Sweet.
It is
At
now
what speed?
Shale's turn.
What is
First,
our
fly
flying speed?
Hold on, let me see. Because it's the spell fly.
So, the
60
thing
feet.
means she can only move 10 feet, is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. In that case, she's going to cast Gate, which she can do at will
Oh.
because of a thing she has. And she is going to appear. She's going to step through it and appear here on top of this roof. And behind her, also stepping out of the gate, are a series of terrible creatures. They are awful, like fleshy monsters with weirdly long arms and bizarre mouths. Everything is disproportionate and clearly unnatural and warped. And they are all now standing on that roof with her. That is her action. She is then going to... What have we got in bonus action? Oh no, that's a melee attack. That's no fun. What you got, girl? I guess for her bonus action, she's just gonna Eldritch Blast. Who can she see? Can she reach Hela with that? Quite.
If it's 120, then no.
Yeah, not quite. Alright, well maybe she'll just move her 10 feet then. So she just stepped through a gate to get there. She'll move forward 10 feet and I'll just blast Hela. Because you're right there.
Fair enough.
And you're the most visible person to her. And
Bring it!
yeah. 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 That is... Oh, it rolled onto a nat 20, then rolled off again. That's a whopping 13.
Well, I am... That would hit, but I am going to... Actually, no, I probably wouldn't have seen her, so... No, I won't be able to do
You're
anything about
facing
that.
the other way, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Alright,
I'll
it's
take
only
that.
an Eldritch Blast. It's just a cantrip.
Yep.
That's 10. I did roll max on the dice. 10 points of Eldritch pow pow.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, my firebolts are also a cantrip.
Yeah.
And they did pretty well.
Yeah, fair. Alright, that is her turn. Now it is the Idric's turn. They are going to... This one is going to move because it can. The other one can't, but this one can. And it's going to fly... How far can you go? How far can you go? Over here. And just land on the edge of the roof. Like, not actually land, it's just like hovering like a gargoyle. And it is going to... shoot its... paralyzing ray. No. Oh, it's random. Cool. Let's do that. 5. Oh, it does 3. So it's a paralyzing ray, death ray, and another paralyzing. Oh, it says reroll duplicates. Debilitating ray. So the first one is going to Hela, because you're right there. The second one is going to Z, and the third one is going to go to this shield guardian. It's basically just hitting the 3 people closest to it. So, paralyzing ray. Hela, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good, so I am going to re-roll that. Wow, okay, that's the exact same roll. Okay, that is a 10.
You are paralyzed for a minute. You are allowed to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, however.
Awesome.
So there's that. Zinkayla. Make a dexterity save, please.
Oh no.
This is the death ray.
You have
The worst one.
Yeah, you have Twitch Inspiration, I believe, so.
18.
18 succeeds.
Oh,
It's still a lot of d6s, though.
okay.
Success is better than failure.
6, 12, 15, 20, 29, 33 points of necrotic damage halved because you saved. So 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the shield guardian has to save from the debilitating ray. Ooh, it does not.
Uh-oh.
It is incapacitated until its next turn, and it takes 2d6 thunder damage. Naia, your ray thing is at the end of their turn, right? Not at the beginning. They take damage? Yep.
right.
Just checking. Cool. Alrighty. That's that one's turn. This one can't move. So I guess it's just gonna do rays. Boom, boom, boom. So we'll roll for that. So it's going to, in this order before I roll, hit Reanth, Greth, and the Shield Guardian that are right there. In that order. So, Reanth, yours will be a debilitating ray, so that's a con save, please. Greth, yours will be a paralyzing ray, so that's also a con save. And the Shield Guardian will be a Fire Ray, which is a Dex save.
That's
So,
23.
That saves. So I think nothing happens. Paralyzing. Yep, you're fine. Greth?
20.
Cool. You also, nothing happens to you. It's only the death one that... Oh my god, he definitely does not save.
Hmm.
What was he? Fire. So that is 66.
Oof.
1, 2, 6, 12, 14, 19 points of fire damage.
Oh,
This guy.
What
what do
that
you
fire
add
damage?
for Constitution saving throws again?
Your
Like
Constitution saving
for
throws is-
concentration.
Oh, concentration
Sorry.
is con as well, I think.
Yeah, it's con
Concentration
save.
is a con
Yep.
saving throw.
And
Yep.
it's just, I just need to add, it just needs to be 10 to save it, right?
Yes. 10
Okay.
or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Okay, well, I got 16, so.
16, yeah.
And don't forget your ring. You
Alright.
add a d6 to your.
These guys are going to... Let's see here. None of you can move very far, can you? Alright. These guys are going to just shimmy over to the edge of the roof.
Naia appreciates that move.
They're not
But
actually
we don't buy into it.
shimmying. They're terrible. They don't shimmy. I think all they have
Not
are
a good
melee
way.
things, so yep.
That's what
Nah.
not to do.
So that's pretty much all they can do. And then you watch as out of the gate behind Shale come
Uh-oh.
what looks like a swarm of tiny little creatures that look like they're probably in some way related to these other 4 bigger ones, but they're little. And there are 10, 15 of them. And they come out of the gate and they run down the roof and disappear into the building underneath the
Ah.
roof. And she laughs. And now, it is the Shield Guardians who are gonna just smackety smack smack, because I think that's what they do best. Yep. Smack smack. So this one doesn't have anyone to smack. This one's gonna smack the thingy twice. Oh, that's super cocked. 17 and 11. That probably hits. Let's have a look. Yup, those both hit. So, oh crap, come back. We'll roll. 10. Wow, 17 plus 8 is 25. Against this guy. He is starting to look extremely unhappy. He is not crispy like his friend, but he is hurting. Storm. Is going to run into the building and use his dash to get to like 1, 2, 3. Like here.
He can fly 60 feet. Because I casted it on him. I don't know if that's...
Oh, good point. Alright, then he's going to do that, and he's going to start flying towards... Essentially, the library is where he's going. So he's just booking it. I think we'll leave them for next time. Naia, go.
Okay. So the northern eyeball guy looks rough, right?
They both look rough at this point.
Okay. So Naia's gonna fly up so she can try and see a little bit better what's going on.
Mhm.
And she's going to do a 3rd level guiding bolt on the northern
Mhm.
No, that's stupid. She's gonna try and guiding bolt Shale,
Okay.
and that's 120 feet. So yeah, so she'll do a 3rd level guiding bolt on her. 3, maybe. 24 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Okay, so 3rd level, so that's 66. $19 points of radiant damage to her, and advantage on the next thing.
Attack. Yep.
And then she'll Sacred
Reanth, you're
Flame.
next.
She'll
Then
Sacred
Reanth.
Flame the
Yep.
northern guy.
Yep.
So that would be a dex save of 20.
I don't think that's gonna do it. No. 12.
17 points of radiant damage to him.
Cool. He is looking extremely hurt at this point in time.
And
His
fly
eyeballs are
lasts for
starting
how
to fall
long?
off the wings. What's that?
The fly spell lasts for how long?
10 minutes. Or
10 minutes.
until the fairies go away.
Okay, and so my cantrip was my bonus action, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave my little dawn spell just where it is.
Okay. Cool. Reanth, you're up. Greth, you're next.
All right. All right. Well, this
Understood.
thing's right in front of me, and it's on the ground, so I'm just gonna whack at it with my long sword. So. Oh. Hey, that's a nat 20 on one of my dice, and then a 19 plus 13 on another, so that's gonna hit.
Nice.
So
You'll
the
need to
lowest
stop
thing
with
I got
the
was
nat 20s, okay?
the lowest thing I got was a 20 to hit.
Yeah, they all hit then.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna need a lot of d8s here then.
You probably don't need as many as you think.
Okay.
It roars at you angrily.
Plus 8 is let's see.
Just surprised with that mouth tongue thing. Yeah, that eye in the mouth. Just,
Say is 20,
Roars from the back of its throat.
33. So that's 43 points of damage.
Yeah,
Um,
you smack that thing and turn it to paste. It is
Ew.
the eyeballs all squelch disgustingly. It is extremely dead.
Yeah, I was really unhappy with this thing. It was too reminiscent.
Reminiscent.
Of other
Yep.
things that we don't like. So
Yep. When I was looking at aberrations, I was like, ooh.
Reanth will try and come up and get as close as she can to the roof.
Okay.
Once that thing is
Cool.
dead.
You have fly as well.
Yeah,
going
the
up?
pixies.
Yep.
The pixies cast fly. So
Just keeping track of who's up. All right. Greth, you're up. Hela, you're next.
Alright, so I have. And it's 60 feet, yes? Flies? 60
Yep.
feet? Alright, so. 12. See here, that's my move action. How high is this glass roof here? Like these guys, how high up are they from where we're
Probably
standing
like
on the roof?
15 feet, maybe.
Oh, alright. Then he's gonna pop up here and start punching this guy. I'll use my Step of the Wind to move as a bonus action, so I'll still have my action when the time comes.
Sweet.
And I'm just gonna start swinging
Punch
away at him.
away. Oh, no, you. Okay.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna do all my attacks now, so we'll see how many hit.
Yep.
First one,
Yep.
second one's a 14.
That
and-
misses.
Alright, hold on, me. Clear, it's blocking my. Yeah, it looks like I only hit the first one.
Cool.
The next one, 11. So let's see. We're going to do force damage to start. That's going to be. Try to roll any better this time. I'll be 14 points of force damage, and I'm going to spend another key point to do a stunning strike on him.
Okay.
So he needs to. Oh man, why does my brain just shut off every time I say stunning strike? I don't know.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 2, so whatever it was, he failed.
Yeah. All right, then he is stunned for until the end of my turn. Next turn.
Cool.
Nice.
And that is all I got.
Alrighty. Hela, can you roll a save on your paralysis, please?
Right. All right. 17.
That saves. You are no longer paralyzed. However, that is the end of your turn.
It is.
All right, Jobin.
So, I'm going to use bonus action and cast my Shadow Blade, and then fly is 60 feet, right? So
Correct.
it's going to fly over towards Greth's direction. That can get me here. And then I was going to throw the Shadow Blade at this guy.
Yep.
And so that was a oh, I didn't roll it. Ah, that's not good. That's 2. It's not good at all. Sorry. 4. That's a 12.
It misses.
I hit, yeah. So that's then I will bonus action hide. I can't move anymore. So I'll bonus action dash and come over here and just get close to the wall, tucked in.
Oh, sweet. See.
How does it? Okay, 10-foot cube. How would that appear on the map?
It would take up 4 squares.
Okay. So bear with me. I'm casting Firestorm
Oh,
because
course you
unfortunately, Greth is up there, and I can't do what I was gonna do.
Do what you're gonna do. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
You
Well,
can't have a discussion about it. Make a choice. You can't ask him if it's okay. You can't get consent. Make a choice. You have 6
Okay.
seconds. Go.
Okay.
All-
How
he looks
would I
concerned,
draw
and
these?
I just shake my head. Do it.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna do that because it saves me time. So
Okay.
at 8th level, I'm gonna
Yep.
cast Sunburst,
Okay.
where it's 60-foot radius, so it's gonna be right
Yep.
here.
Pretty
So it
much
gets
cover the
every-
roof. Yep.
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 I need everyone. I'm sorry, Greth, to make a Constitution saving throw, and if they're undead or oozes, they have disadvantage on the throw. I don't know if they're.
No, they aren't. But that's fine. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 4 of those dudes, and Shale. That one can be Shale, but the others don't matter too much.
23.
She rolled a nat 20.
Hey, me
If
too.
she has guiding bolt on her and an attack gets advantage, does that give her disadvantage?
No, that's not how it works, because it's just...
A for effort.
What was the DC? Sorry?
18 Constitution.
Okay, so I don't think any of the rest of them are going to succeed.
Rolled so many 6s.
No.
10,
No.
20,
So she succeeds, but the monsters do not.
30.
I also succeed.
Okay.
Yay, great.
30.
Like, I just got you new robes. You got.
35. 45, 46, 47. 53 points of radiant damage.
53 points of radiant damage. Holy shit.
And anyone who failed is blinded for a minute, and they can make another save at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
to see if they're not blinded.
Oh,
Is that half damage to the other people?
Yes. Half damage to
So-
the other people.
26.
Yep.
Cool. What
And
else you got?
Oh, and then as my bonus action, I gotta scroll all the way up. I'm just gonna produce flame at the eye drake thing next to me, and that is a 23 to hit.
Yes,
Four.
that hits.
$15 points of damage. I rolled 3 5s. Interesting.
That one is also dead.
Woo!
Yay. Good job.
All right.
That's you? Oh, no. Keep going.
I'm gonna fly 60 feet with my movement. Whoops. Help if I got the right thing out. Okay, well not maybe it's 60 feet. Right here. And then my pixies are just gonna try to fly off the map with their
Okay.
turn.
Fair.
I'll just do that while you move on.
Yep, it's Shale next, so she has a million things she can do, so I'm just having a look.
I will say, Zinkayla, you do hear a whisper in your ear. It's okay. Just scratch the pain a little bit.
Alright. She has...
I like these new monk powers. They're kind of fun.
Well, you're closer than I thought you were. Ooh, alrighty. That changes things.
Oh, I'm in the wrong.
She... Come on, give me something I can do. Alright, well, she doesn't have that much that is usefully ranged. Oh, but Greth, you're right there.
I am.
You are. You know what? She's going to...
I can
Yes?
see her now. Does she? Can I tell what kind of elf she is? Now that I'm within visual range.
You can make an intelligence check if you wish.
All right. While you're planning on what you're going to do.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Excellent. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm not very bright today.
Shale! Shale doesn't give a fuck, but Jax is going, sorry. She's gonna cast Disintegrate on you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Can I see this?
you're hiding under the roof, so no.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Greth, I need you to make a
Yes.
dex save.
Oh, sweet. I'm good at those.
Famous last words.
I know, right?
No, I got a 15, so I'm going to use my inspiration to roll that again.
Okay.
18.
18.
18.
Her spell save DC is 19.
I'm just gonna be really angry for a moment.
10, 20, 30, 36, 40 points of force damage. Pound into your monk body.
Oh, force damage?
Force damage.
Hold on, let me see here. Okay, then I'll use my bonus my reaction to deflect some of that. Hold on, I need
Okay.
to roll. Hold on, let's clear this. Let's see here, 7 plus 5, so 12 of that. Just one of my astral arms just kind of deflects some of the energy away, slaps it away, but not all of it.
Okay. And then she's going to move 10 feet, because that's all she can move at the moment, towards you. And she's going to laugh, and she's going to say, "Well, little monk, you came right up to me. How lovely of you." Okay. That is her turn. The eye drakes are dead. Bye-bye, eye drakes.
Yes.
The shadow monster, the Shadowfell monster guys are blind. So their attacks would be at disadvantage. So this one will move towards you. Those two next to you are going to attack you because you're right there, but they will both be attacking at disadvantage because of the thing. Who have we got there? The Lonely and the Hungry. The Lonely is going to shoot out its harpoon arm. It has an arm that has like a point in it, and it's going to attempt to harpoon you with it at disadvantage.
That's cool.
It's cocked.
I mean,
So that is a 22 to hit.
Is this a ranged attack?
No, it just has reach.
Oh, okay. 22 just barely hits with the bulwark.
Alright. In that case, it is going to do some damage to you. Oh! I lost that d8. It flew right out the other side. So, 3, 6, 10, 13 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now grappled. This harpoon is like stuck in your body and it starts to pull you towards it. It is now going to attempt to hug you in its sorrowful embrace. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You have advantage because of your feast.
Yes, it's called the Lonely and it just wants a hug. Unfortunately, its hug is very dangerous. What do we got?
Let's see here. 24.
You're fine. Oh, look, it's a half damaged one. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You do take some psychic damage from being hugged by this thing, but not as bad as it could have been. 28.
Oh, man.
Jeez, I rolled high. So that is 14 points halved. So 28
Right.
halved 14 points of psychic
Right.
damage as this terrible being attempts. It's harpooned you with one arm and pulled it towards you, and the other arm is like wrapping around you, trying to hug you. Meanwhile, the other one, which is called the Hungry, is going to try to bite you. At disadvantage. That's probably not going to hit. 15?
Nope.
No. Cool. So nothing happens with him. The other two are just going to stand there and howl because they can't see what the fuck they're doing. Alright, and I need to make some rolls for my swarm. Because you guys don't know what's happening with them.
Yeah, someone should probably investigate that.
Oh, did they
Storm
make
is on his way.
Did they make a save to see if they were not blinded?
They weren't on the roof. Oh, at the
No,
end
I'm
of their
talking
turn, you
about
mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, they didn't. Wow.
We fail.
Wow.
We all fail.
1, 2, 18, 15.
The 18 is the save.
Okay, so depending on his... It's a con save, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so... Oh, I thought you were all the same. You're not all the same, that's annoying. I'm going to say the two next to Greth failed and the other two succeeded. Because they have a +3.
What?
You said 18's the DC, right?
Yes.
Yep. Cool. Alright. You don't know what's happening with the swarm, but I do. Okay, the shield guardians can't do shit. They're not near anyone. This guy is going to fly underneath here and disappear in... He's gone. He's now... You don't know where he's gone. He's in here somewhere. Put him on the DM layer. Cool. Naia.
Okay. And I is going
To be followed by Reanth.
So Naia's gonna move like to here, so she's within 60 feet of Shale. And she's going to cast Flame Strike on her. And so it is a dexterity save of 20.
That's a net 20.
Oh.
Okay. She'll still take half damage, so.
I'll just put it under the camera in case people doubt me. I never rolled net 20, so I wouldn't fake it. If I was going to fake my dice, I would kill people a lot more than I do.
Okay, so for the first chunk, it's fire damage that is halved. So that's 8 points is the halved amount of fire damage.
Yep.
And then it was 13 points of radiant damage halved, so I guess 6 points.
Yep. Cool.
And then she will follow up with a Sacred Flame at Shale.
Yep.
So a dexterity save of 20. Well,
Not as
no.
good.
Oh, yeah.
No?
Yeah, no,
Maybe?
I said I would do it, so that's what I would do.
And she failed.
Okay. And 8. 24 points of radiant damage
Cool.
to her.
Mhm.
And that's, she's just flying above the courtyard.
Cool.
Her Dawn's gonna
Alright.
stay put.
Greth, you are grappled by this huggy.
Is it Reanth?
It's my turn, I think.
Oh,
Reanth?
sorry. Yes, it is Reanth.
I mean, I'm ready to go, but let's let
Reanth.
Reanth try.
Greth, you're
All right.
next. My
So
bad.
I'm gonna fly the 60 feet over here. And then I am going to use my as a bonus action. My psionic, what is it called? It's like a psionic, psi-powered leap, which gives me additional fly up to twice my speed.
Do you need to be
so-
jumping off something for that?
Well, am I not on anything, huh?
You're currently
Okay,
floating
I
in
would
the
have
air.
come over here then. Then I would
Okay.
have come.
I feel like you need something to push off from.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot.
She's
that,
anime
right?
leaping. Let's do a double jump.
Yeah.
Off the statue. So let's see, make sure. Yeah. So that I am like right in front of her.
Yep.
I'm like,
Okay.
and as I go, I'm like, Jobin, help Greth! And I will land right in front of her and try and smack her 3 times.
Okay. Please do.
That's not gonna happen because I rolled 3 20s terribly. With the highest one being 17.
That does not hit.
I did not think it did.
She just laughs at you as you flail at her, and she's like, "Oh, you missed. Oh, looks like you missed again."
Like, yeah, all 3 attacks. Before a 4 and a 1. That's how good.
Wow.
I was. Yeah, it was bad. It was
Okay.
really bad. That's my turn.
That's you.
That's
Now
me.
it's Greth's turn. Greth,
All
you're up.
right.
Hela, you're next.
So,
Be ready.
Greth is going to Misty step right behind her, opposite Reanth.
Yep.
Okay.
And she's like, "Don't laugh at my sister. She's trying her best." Sure.
That's so sibling. I love it. All right.
So I have advantage on this, right? Because we're flanking.
Correct.
All right. So the first hit's a 26,
Okay.
and we're going to really do a lot with this. Hopefully.
She is going to use her reaction,
Mm-hmm.
which is called Shadow Interference,
Mm-hmm.
which allows her to like when a picture goes,
Yeah.
and make you re-roll that.
All right. Hold on.
You still have advantage, but you need to re-roll it. The only side effect of it is that if you roll a crit, it doesn't count as a crit. You will still
Right.
hit, but it doesn't count as a crit.
Hey, so hold on, let me reroll because I rolled damage. So that's gonna be the hit with advantage. So the first one is. No, I'm just gonna take now. Roll just to see if I get a 20. Nope, 29 this time. Not a crit, but 29.
You can still hit her.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, I erased all my force damage. Hold on, let me redo that again. Not as good as before, but I'll take it.
I try to use my reaction before her next turn. Someone remind me that she's done it already because I'm really bad
All
at
right.
it.
So this first hit does 14 points of force damage, and she has to make a con save, or she is stunned.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
That is 15.
18 is what she needs to hit. So she is stunned for a round.
Okay.
And I still got one more hit going, so I'm going to use it now because this phasing in and out of my blows is vexing. And she's making fun of people. I don't like that. Only I get to make fun of Reanth. So let's see. One more. I got one more strike because I burned my bonus action getting here. Let's see there.
I need to check something.
So it's a 24 to hit with the last one, and total damage will be 9 force.
Okay.
Had to show me up.
Well, no, this is where I apologize too, because I left those blind monsters right behind you. And I kind of point them out to you.
Alright, that's your turn, Greth.
That's my turn. I used everything I got. And she's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Yep. Hela, you're up. Jobin, you're next.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. Hela's going to take. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. 5, 10, 15. Okay. She's going to get to about here, and that should be easily. Yep, cool. She's going to drop a couple of fireballs, one on top of these guys up here, and then one on top of these guys over here.
Okay.
So, they need to make dex saving throws.
Okay. It's not very good. What's the DC?
19.
Alright, the first guy fails, the second guy got a nat 20, the third guy... Oh, might actually succeed. It's usually, like, so obviously one or the other. Which one are you? The hungry? Dex, oh no. They're not Dexy, it turns out. Nope, only one of them succeeded.
Okay, so...
This guy succeeded. Number 2.
He certainly is.
Right. So, the first one is 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Getting clue vibes with that.
Alright, so the two to the north take 25 points of fire damage.
This one falls from the roof screaming. This one succeeded, so he takes half, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 12 if you're rounding down.
Yep. And then the other 2?
The other 2 take... Oh, this is much better. 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4. 38 points of fire damage. As well as... Where is it? My Far Realm Shard. If they survive that, they need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh yeah, because they're so charismatic.
Yes.
These fuckers. Oh, that's a nat 20. Jesus.
Okay.
That's a 6. So I'm guessing Mr. Hungry succeeds and Mr. Lonely does not.
Alright, so they take an extra 10 points of psychic damage and are frightened of me until the start of my next turn.
He's hurt because Greth left his loving embrace. Alright, that's you, Hela?
Greth isn't a hugger.
Jobin, you're up. See, you're next.
No.
That's Reanth, she'll tell you.
Jobin will fly up here and use his bonus action to reappear his Shadow Blade and cast Booming Blade against that one. So, come on, something good. 28.
28
A hit?
hits.
Alright. Then that's 46 points of piercing damage.
What? Holy shitballs. Okay.
And then
She's starting to rethink her life choices.
and then he's going to just move. Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
That's the end of his turn.
Lee.
Well, I'm gonna try out a new thing called Wither and Bloom.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm gonna center it on Greth, and I can choose anyone in the 10-foot radius to take necrotic damage. I'm casting it at 4th level.
Okay.
That's 46. And I'm choosing one creature, Greth, to use to roll 4 of his unspent hit dice to heal that number of hit points.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
That is a cool trick.
And it is a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. She fails, but
Yes.
she takes
20.
no damage. She takes no damage.
Oh.
Necrotic, yes.
Necrotic.
Yeah,
She takes no damage.
it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Where are my hit dice?
Good to know.
Yeah, I mean you get healed, so that's a bonus.
That is a bonus. I will take it.
Oh, I would have had to move, so let me move my person. I forgot to do her first. Sorry.
No worries. I'm appreciative you did that.
I believe that's
So sorry, Jack. So my damage is all different now. So, sorry, it wouldn't have been piercing. It would have been psychic if that matters, because it is the shadow
That
blade.
does matter. That
So
does matter.
Because it says
How
2d8. It says 2d8 psychic damage, but then how do you do the like my normal sneak attack damage? Is that just all psychic,
You just
or does that?
roll it. No, I would say sneak attack is just I snuck up on you and
Piercing.
stabbed you. Ouch. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the psychic
then-
damage was 2. So how much would you say
So
was
it's
that?
14 was psychic, and then
Okay.
sorry, no, 14 the.
It's not going to make a huge difference, but
Sorry, 29 was the regular.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, and the rest was psychic.
okay. Okay.
I need her to make
The
a
psychic doesn't take as much effect. The necrotic has no effect on her at all.
Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, Shale.
Yes.
What are you doing to her?
Frostbite.
God. You know what? She has a thing. Does she have a thing? I could have sworn she had a thing. Please hold, caller.
And actually, some of that damage was thunder damage from Booming Blade, if that matters too.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Psychic, yes. Necrotic, yes.
Okay.
Thunder, no.
Okay.
No, she doesn't have a thing. That's someone else I'm thinking of. She failed that save.
10 points of cold damage then.
Okay. She is looking extremely unhappy with the situation. However, she's still laughing. She's still like she doesn't give a fuck. But
Weird.
she's hurt, like bits, like she's bleeding. There are big gashes, and yeah. But she's just like, ha ha ha, whatever. Don't care.
Because she's a loon, that's why.
Yeah.
Well,
That's Yuzi.
Yep. Just moving these pixies.
It is her turn, but she is stunned currently,
Yay!
so she's not going to do anything, right? Because she can't
I'm
do
gonna
anything.
keep trying to
at
do
this
that for
round.
a bit. No, very little. I think she can speak haltingly.
Okay. Well, she insults you.
Haltingly,
All right. These guys are going to.
like a
Statue.
speech impediment.
does that count as moving? If she gets more thunder damage, if so.
No. These three are going to converge on Reanth. Because she's
Alright,
closest.
what you got?
Oh, but attack rolls on her have advantage. Dang it, I should have mentioned that.
Oh.
On Shale,
Yeah. Once
Those
she's
all
stunned, all
saves,
attack
though.
rolls. Yeah,
those
I
will
know.
save,
Just,
so yeah.
I'm saying
Alright,
it now.
so we have the angry, the hungry, and the lonely are all going to go after Reanth. So the angry
Sorry, Ree.
is going to attack you with its hook twice. Oh my god, seriously? That's a 2 and a 3. So no, it's gonna miss you twice. The hungry is gonna bite you. Try to bite you.
Oh, disadvantage because it's blinded?
The blinded is only until Z's next turn, correct?
Oh, I thought it was
So
a
it's-
save. Okay.
To stay for a minute.
Ah. Okay. Then it, yeah, but they failed anyway. But all right, that was a 15.
Okay.
Oh wow. No. Okay. No, he does not bite you. The lonely is going to try and harpoon you. Fuck, that's a natural one. And they're all going to
Well-
try and save from their blindness.
I know how they feel on that. My last
It's
attack did not go well.
What kind of save is the blindness? Con.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so that is an 18,
Saves.
a 19, and a 15.
I thought
No.
one of them had already. 2 of them had saved, and only 2 of them were.
Well, one of them died though. The one that saved it
Yeah,
died,
okay.
and then the other one.
So we will assume they have all saved at this point then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's easiest. Cool. Oh, I need to make some rolls for my little wretches.
Mm.
Cool. Naia.
So Naya's gonna do a 4th level guiding bolt on Shay. 25 to hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's 76. "23 points of radiant damage. And the next
Oh,
attack it's
watch.
advantage.
As this guiding bolt hits Shale, and she laughs for a second, and then her entire body turns to shadow. And the circlet she was wearing on her head falls onto the glass. Ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk. You want to do anything else, Naia?
I guess I would try and hit one of these hungry people with a Sacred Flame.
Okay. There's the
So it's a-
hungry, the angry, and the lonely. Which one would you like?
We'll try the lonely.
Lonely.
Put him out of his misery. Yeah. So it's a dex save of 20.
Oh, that's not terrible. No, 18.
Okay, so 21 points of radiant damage to him.
You do, in fact, put him out of his misery. Congrats.
Nice.
Okay. Thanks. And she'll, I guess, kind of fly, land a little bit of ways, but join, or kind of probably still be hovering, but become closer. Yeah.
Cool. Reanth, you're next.
All right.
Greth, you're on
Well,
deck.
I think I'll try and take a shot at the hungry.
Okay.
So let's see. Ooh, as a natural 20. And
Nice. We've had a lot of those today.
I know. My lowest one would be a 15.
15 misses.
Okay. The other one is a 30 to hit, so okay.
That hits.
Yeah. So with 2 of them that hit, helps if I look at my stats.
Sometimes.
Helps if I roll the right dice. Sorry, I'm getting there. So a 16 plus 8 is 24 plus 12. 36.
Nice.
Ow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good job. Anything else?
No, because I think Did I say I used a bonus action?
Not that I recall.
No, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think you did.
Then as a bonus action, I'll psionically power one of those things to go a little bit more into him and get more for, I think it's only for 8 more points of damage.
Cool. Sweet. Greth, you're up. Hela, you're next.
Should somebody go check the book? I don't think she didn't look when she melted. Maybe she has a plan B going on.
I'm sure.
I just saying that out loud to everybody. Within 400 feet, they can hear me. It's not a subtle thing. And then I'll move behind. What is this guy's name? That's the hunger.
That's the angry.
All right, I'm gonna move over there and just start punching the angry until he stops moving. So first hit, and I have advantage because we're flanking. So let's see if I can roll better. 28 to hit.
Hits. Most definitely hits.
And then, so that's gonna be. Come on, why with all these ones? Okay, 14 points of force damage for that first one, and he's gonna need to make a con save, because I'm going to stun him as well. I'm just stunning everybody now.
13 plus, which one are you? Hungry.
Yes.
They all have different stats, which is irritating. 17.
Yeah. Not enough. 18 is what he needed.
Oh,
so he's stunned.
Let's give him a thingy so that I know. Purple dot means stunned.
And I'm just gonna keep going here. Let's see. They're gonna get better. 20 for this next one.
Yep.
And a whopping 8 points of force damage because my dice don't like me today. And bonus action, just gonna hit him one more time.
Monks. Hitting things one more time.
Yeah. Oh, my critical Jax would have also made him have disadvantage on all attack rolls because it grievously wounded him as a slasher, and his speed is reduced by 10.
Cool.
So it is 13 more points of force damage for that last shot.
Cool. Alright, that's you?
Yeah, they want to take care of these things before we head inside and see what those little monsters are doing.
You're up.
Oh, seeing that the situation up the top is clearly being handled, Hela's going to first cast Fly on herself, then use Quicken spell to teleport down to the doorway down below.
You have Fly from the fairies, so you don't need that.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Cool.
They
right.
cast flying as well.
In that case, then just Hela will use. We'll just teleport down to the doorway down below in the courtyard and just fly in at full speed and make our way towards the library.
Okay. I will say that you could probably get there on your next turn, not on this one.
Cool.
Just because you have to go up a couple of stories to get to the library.
Yeah.
Jobin.
So, Jobin will fly over to this side of this guy, and he's going to give him a stab with the Shadow Blade. Actually, sorry, he's going to cast Booming Blade again, but hit with the Shadow Blade. Which is 23 to hit?
Yes. Most stiff.
Alright, and then so there's 35 piercing damage, 9 thunder damage, and 9 psychic damage.
Okay. Okay.
So
He's looking unhappy, but he is still standing.
Okay, so then Jobin is gonna use the rest of his movement, maybe to head down these stairs towards the library as well.
Okay, so you're jumping off the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And heading
So
towards the library.
Yeah, and these stairs are hopefully go down there the right way.
They do. They do.
And
Yep.
and
You would know.
somebody-
You would know that
You know, say,
from your
grab
previous.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
He'll just say, somebody grab that circlet before you guys leave.
Done, Jobin.
Cool.
So.
Z.
Well, I'm gonna do the Wither and Boon thing at third level, except I'm gonna choose Reanth as the one who gets healed. use their hit dice. Doing it at 3rd level, so you get 2 hit dice.
I haven't been hit at all.
Have you?
Nope.
I thought you got hit.
No.
Okay, then I do it to Greth, so you
Yeah, I
get
was
2
gonna
this
say.
time.
No.
It's a Constitution save for the baddies.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking. That is a nat 20 and a not even remotely nat 20. So the angry, I guess, is the nat 20, and the hungry is 8 plus something. So probably not.
It's
Hungry.
18, so it's
Yeah, nah.
10 points for the person who failed and 5 points for the
Cool.
person who saved.
Minus 10.
Oh
Minus
wait,
5.
hold on.
Yeah.
Another
Holding.
3 points. I remembered I cast it at 3rd and not 2nd. So.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna follow Hela.
Cool. Alright. These guys are, one is stunned, so he's not going to do anything. The hungry is going to attempt to bite Reanth. They did great damage if they actually hit these guys, but if they don't hit, it's not so good. 12.
Nope.
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 Alright, I need to make some rolls. Are you? No. Oh my god, really? Alright. Alright. Getting there.
Oh, behind the scenes. Stuff
yeah.
I can't see.
Well, you're about to pretty soon, but not yet.
Yeah.
Naia, are you still out here?
Yeah, I was on the roof. How, like, just eyeballing Greth, like, how rough is he?
Not very. I mean, I'm still above
Better
my
now.
what would be my
Okay.
normal max hit points.
Okay,
So
so I will say you're doing very well, and I'll fly down and go into the library.
I'll just yell back. Good luck. We'll be there as soon as we're done mopping up.
Okay,
Hopefully you guys are
You're up.
so I guess I would
Let's
use
go
my
Super
120
Saiyan.
feet.
We'll move to the library once we've done Reanth and Greth, and then we can do, yep. Reanth.
Yes. All
You're up.
right. So I will first try and take a first attack on the guy across from Greth, so that we have.
The anger.
Yeah, the anger.
I will say
With
that the
advantage.
hungry looks really hurt, and the angry does not.
All right. Well, that's a 27 to hit for
Yes,
the
yes. Angry.
angry.
Thank goodness we took out Sleepy and Doc.
Such creepy
That is
fucking monsters, I love
12
them.
points of damage to him for his first
Okay.
attack.
Yep.
Second attack is 28 to hit.
Yep.
So it's another 12 points of damage.
Yep.
My last attack, I'm gonna go for the other guy, the one that looks a little
Hungry.
bit more hurt. Yeah. Oh, and he's just a straight roll though. And that is a natural 20. Ooh, I
Nice.
love this guy.
Sounds rough. I really wish I remembered what a 20 felt like in a hit attack roll. Not that I'm rolling badly, just, not a teens.
24 points of damage.
He
Plus-
is super
yeah.
dead. He didn't have much left.
All right.
He just falls screaming to the ground.
Blat.
I just have this image in my head, Reanth just swinging real hard the first few times, and then just kind of flicking it, and just the thing just falls as soon as he taps it.
All right.
That's you?
That's me.
Greth.
Oh, one more, Reanth, and then you can go inside and finish playing with your friends, okay?
Just kill this thing.
You always want me to do all the work. All right, let's see what I can do. Ooh, I like the first one, but let's see if I can do better. Yep. I'll just 28 for the first hit.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely.
There we go. 19 points of force damage for that first shot.
Nice.
Hit him
All right.
again.
Hit him again.
You got it. 22 for this next one.
That hits.
But apparently I'm running out of oomph because I only did 7 force damage. Oh, it's hard work just hitting people. At least you have a sword that you can swing, and it's just hitting people with bare hands. It's so much more work.
Just take care of him.
All right.
Last
one. 16 to hit.
16 to hit. That misses.
Whiffed it. Forgot to stun him this time. Damn it.
All right. If either of you are paying attention, the circlet kind of goes and disappears through the roof.
Crud.
All right, I'm going to, since talking's still free action over, I'm just going to be like, the circlet vanished below at maximum volume, which is everyone within 400 feet can hear me say that.
So everyone can hear you say that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's go to the library, everyone.
Woo.
Oops. So I need to take Hela, Z, Naia, Jobin, correct? That's everyone who's gone to the library?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. To the library.
Oh, wait.
So you all appear in the library. Can you see the library, or is it currently blacked out?
Black. It's black.
And I need to also take Adam to the library. Oh no, I've taken everyone, so we're good. Alright, let's just do this because I don't... Come on, where are you? Here. Yeah? Reveal!
Or not.
No, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I've got to draw a circle. Smart ass.
Always.
Alrighty. In the library, you see a couple of monks, a Loxodon, and a bunch of tiny little guys who I didn't bring with me. Please hold while I go and get them.
So would the monks and everybody have heard the circlet fell through the roof?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Okay.
they would have. Alright, let's go back to the library. These guys... God. Come on, do as you're told. Alright.
I'd just like to mention we reached our goal.
Yay!
Are like scattered around, like they're searching for something. Funny that. I will say that the monks have managed to kill a couple of them in the time that you've been doing this. Alrighty. Why are you freaking out? There we go. Back to the top, Naia. You come in here, you see a bunch of these little dudes. You can put yourself wherever you would have come in. It's fine. What are you doing?
I guess I will hit this guy here with a guiding bolt. First, second level. 14 to hit.
That hits. Oh no, that misses. 14 you said. That misses, sorry.
Yeah, and so I'll follow up at the same guy with a Sacred Flame. A dex save of 20.
Nope.
Ew, what are these things?
22 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, he just evaporates. Explodes with your radiant damage.
Okay, and then I'll probably just move so I can be ready to do other things, and that's it.
Cool. Hela.
Yes. Okay. Can Hela see the one that's over here by the statue-y thingy? With the hidden
Probably.
door?
Yeah, probably. Because
Okay.
presumably that is what Hela would look at first,
Yes.
given the knowledge she has. Yep.
Okay, so she's immediately going to Chaos Bolt it.
Okay.
At second level.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that. There we go. Cool. So, that is a That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. So, just need to read up on this 'cause it's always a weird amount of damage. Cool. So,
Which one?
2d6 and
The one down by the thing that opens the door.
2d8.
Oh, no, okay, fine.
Alright, so either force or light. Okay, so this is going to be force damage. And it is 12 points of force damage. As
That
it's
one
slain.
also explodes.
Beautiful. And
There is
then-
now aberration guts all over the library. Gil goes.
And she's going to follow it up with another Chaos Bolt to the second one that's closest to that.
Yep.
That is a 24 to hit, so
Yes. Yes.
Cool, and that one is a we either have cold or lightning. Let's go lightning. That sounds fun. So 6 is. Ooh, yes, very nice. Yeah, so that is a 19 points of lightning damage.
Yeah. Yeah. He's that. It's dead. Super dead. Extremely dead. Jobin.
Beautiful.
I assume you're done, Hela.
Yeah, and she's now hovering above this bookcase thing.
Okay. Cool. Jobin.
Okay. So he'll just run towards this little guy here and take a swipe at the booming blade.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be. Oh, that's not very good. That's a 12 to hit.
12 hit. No. 12 does not hit. Sorry. I keep
Okay.
thinking the AC is lower than it is. They're
swings
small
his
and
sword.
quick, so they're hard to hit.
He swings and misses with his sword, so then he'll just use his bonus action with a firebolt. And. Oh, jeez. That's
Does that work here?
Firebolt doesn't work. You go to do Firebolt, nothing happens.
Oh, we're in the
Library.
Oh, right.
He told you that the library has a thing that stops fire.
He forgot.
Yeah.
So.
In the moment, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll still-
that's fair.
we'll-
You were just reflex, but like you go
it's
to
like,
do
oh,
it,
that missed.
and nothing happens. Yeah.
Right, but he'll step back as well.
Okay. Zinkayla, you're in here. Yes.
How does a cube work? I've usually have radius, so cube is
Cubes
yeah, 15-foot cube,
would be
Ooh,
3
3
by
by 3.
3.
3 by
3.
3. Okay, cool. So Z's gonna fly. Move the ant right here, and get these 3 guys in it, and cast Thunder Wave at first level. And it's a Constitution.
Library?
Books can be reshelved.
Yes.
What is it, a save?
It's a Constitution save.
Can I roll
And
for the books?
bookcases go boom.
Oh wow, that's a 1, a 3, and a 4.
Wow.
This is why we have a let Adam roll thing in the chat, because my
Right.
dice hate me.
That's 13.
Do I have enough for that? No, I don't.
Thunder damage.
Sorry, how much did you say? 13. I was distracted. Yeah, they're all dead. Also, that bookshelf is knocked over. And Gil is like, be careful of the books! He's been super chill the entire time you've known him, but now you're hurting his books, he's unhappy about it.
We just lost the cameras on the stream.
Oh no! Can they still hear us? Is the question.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's fine then. As long as they can still hear us, we're cool.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yep. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Yes.
Bonus action. Frostbite on the far one. That one.
Okay.
And
Yep.
it's another Constitution saving throw.
3.
Oh. That's
Probably plus something, but fuck it.
8 points of frost damage.
8. It's not dead.
Dun, dun, dun.
Weirdly enough, your dice cam still works, but none of the rest of our cameras work.
It's because it's coming through a different source.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that this monk is going to run this way. This monk is going to... Oh, they can't even get there. Oh, they probably can. They're monks.
Yeah.
We'll let this guy get here. And this guy get here. And I'll just roll attacks for them. I'm trying to do... Oh, one's a nat 20, so we're gonna say this one is super dead. I think the other one misses. The other one misses. Alright. This guy is going to use his action to turn the thing, and the door opens. And inside you can see... Oh my god. What is it? The same chamber that Hela saw earlier. There is one of the like mountain monks in there, and he is surrounded by a bunch of these little guys. They are... Yeah. They are... That's what I was rolling for. Like, surrounding him and attacking him. And he is going to...
I hope he's drunk as master.
He is... Where is he? This one. He is going to just try to hit them. 2 of them. Because he can make 2 attacks. One's a nat 20.
Yay!
The other is not gonna hit. So he manages to fling one of them against the wall and smack it, and it dies. So now we're gonna go back to the roof.
I mean, we can keep the camera here and just like, you know, we know what it
Yeah, we're
looks
not
like.
moving.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
Yeah.
It's not very dynamic
That's
at
fine.
this point.
All right.
Reanth, you go
Okay.
first.
All right. First attack is 24 to hit.
Yes.
That is 13 points of damage. Second attack is a 25 to hit.
Oh.
She'll use a psionic die.
Yep.
So that's 16 points of damage. And third attack. I don't know if this is gonna... No, they're not gonna hit because that's 2 1s. So even with advantage. So
No. All right.
2
Great.
of them attack.
All right. This thing just doesn't want to go down. What's up with
I
that?
know.
Did a lot of good saves.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can save versus fist. Maybe 17 hit.
No. 17 misses.
First one misses.
You are rolling with advantage, I assume.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that will be 25 for my next one.
Yes, that will hit.
Alright, so this hit does 13 force damage. Man, I roll a lot of ones. And he's gonna need to make a con save because I'm gonna stun him again.
5.
He is stunned. I'm gonna say to Reanth, whether I drop this thing or not, next turn, just go. They might need your help. I'm pretty sure I can take this thing by myself. I'm not that bad at this sort of thing. I know you're a little more experienced and all, but I think at this point I can handle it.
Well, why don't you go? It's your turn. You're faster than I am. Go! Get out of here!
26 to hit.
Oh yes, that hits. I didn't realize you were hitting him again. Yep, go for it.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of talking. Since he's stunned, I feel a little more free to talk. Yeah, I have to focus and make sure they're just kind of. 8 more points of force damage.
That is enough. He goes down.
Whew. Man.
Now get out of here!
I assume you're going to both start moving to the library at this point.
Yeah, so just gonna, start heading down.
Mission. Alright. I'm gonna just move you back here so that I can copy you and take you with me.
Cool.
Copy! Let's all go to the library again.
Let's all go to the library.
I like going to the library.
Alrighty. I'm gonna leave you guys out of this initiative order, and then I'll filter you back in on the next round, if there is a next round. Naia, you're up first.
Okay, so we have the one guy out here and then the 3 in the rooms.
Correct.
So if I kind of move over like here, can I see everybody, do you think? Probably not.
No, that room there's like a tapestry, so when he turned it, it opened up. But he is in that doorway, so it would be very difficult to see.
Okay, so for my bonus, I'll do my Sacred Flame on the guy out here.
Sacred Flame is radiant, yes?
Yes. And it's a dex save of 20. Okay. So it's 23 points of radiant damage to him.
Yeah. So he is dead. So you've cleared out the library of the little guys.
Okay. And then I guess I would move in here. So I don't know that this room exists. So if there's a tapestry, would I know?
I mean, the tapestry is moved out of the way now, but that monk is standing in the doorway because he was about to go in at the end of his last turn.
Can I move past him if I'm flying?
You're a big Firbolg, and it's a narrow passageway, so probably not. Unless...
You can get behind him and use him for cover.
Right. But if I'm here, like, I can't see these people still.
No. You also are not as familiar. Like, the only hint you would have that this is important is that this guy went for it. Like, the only person who knows this vault is there is Hela at this point.
Okay. So I don't want to hold anybody else up, so I guess I would just kind of go here and wait.
Yep.
No.
Hold a Sacred Flame in case something comes out.
Cool. That works. Hela, you're up.
Alright, Hela's just going to yell out, check upstairs, make sure there's nothing else around. And fly here, and then Misty step past the guy into the room. And then chuck a Chaos Bolt down at the one furthest away from her.
Okay.
So, I'm going to do that again at 2nd level. I am going to re-roll that with my inspiration. That's much better. So that is a 29.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Now, what kind of damage do we want? 4 or 5? Yeah, let's go for force again. That's fun. Okay. So that's 15 points of force damage.
Yep, that little guy is splattered.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's you.
That is Hela.
Cool. Jobin.
So Jobin will be hope that he slip by this little.
Jobin is a halfling, so he can do that.
So he will do. And then he'll maybe scoot over to this side if he can pass this guy, and then he'll stab. And actually, no, he'll do the booming blade. Come on, dice. So 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And so that's 31 points of piercing damage, 5 points of thunder damage, and 16 psychic
I mean,
damage.
it's super overkill, but he's really, really, really dead, if that makes you feel any better. He's dead on like 4 counts.
He just ceases to exist.
Yeah.
Not even a
All
splash.
memory of him is wiped from existence.
And then he'll just scoot around to the other side. Is this a statue here? The big
Yes,
thing?
that is a statue. It's, as far as you can tell, it's just a big statue with a sapphire in its chest.
Okay, so he'll just come around to this side and that's it.
Cool. Zinkayla.
Well, are we familiar with the book? Would you say that?
You never asked to see it or anything like that, so no.
In that case, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna come over here and hold my action to walk into the room once this guy moves.
Alright, at this point, you hear it, well, probably just Reanth hears a dink dink as the circlet falls into the center of the room behind her. This one is going to foolishly attempt to attack the statue. The statue is going to do what it does best. And anyone who can see it watches as one of its arms comes up and just down on this little wretched creature. For a 23 to hit, it's 3d8 plus 6, so I'm going to assume it kills the fuck out of it. I'm not even going to roll. It comes up to it like it's trying to break into it, and this thing is just like, and it splats this little creature.
Yes.
And the monk in the middle turns slowly and goes, good. And at this point, we're pretty much out of combat. So who wants to do something, and what do you want to do?
Go ahead.
Does anyone?
I was
I was
gonna
gonna say, Greth was
mage
gonna...
hand.
Oh.
Mage hand that circlet to try and pick it up.
Yeah, because Greth would look for the circlet. He doesn't know it's in there, but he assumes when it fell through, it's heading this way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Reanth, you pick it up with mage hand,
Mm-hmm.
and
And does anything
Bag of
is it
holding.
moving or anything? Yeah, that's what I would say. And shove it, throw it in the bag of holding. Yeah.
you're putting it in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay. Gil is going to go, what was that?
She was
It
wearing
was-
a crown, that Shale lady. Where is it? I don't know, fell through here somehow?
I do not think it is wise for you to keep it.
No, I don't either.
I just want it to be hard to get out if something pops out of that thing, and maybe me and Reanth go take a walk somewhere with it.
We have somewhere we can put it.
Cool. Let's put it not here.
All right, but can we wait like 11 minutes just in case she pops out and like is in the bag of holding and can't hold her air for longer than 10 minutes? You know.
Sure thing. You can wait 11 minutes. It's going to be interesting getting it out of the bag of holding.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just turn it inside out and everything falls out.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Right. For expediency, because it's already past our time and we are on a time crunch today. I will say that the leaders of Limingdosa all gather in the library with you, and they say, well, we're not sure what happened to Shale. Nimblestorm comes in and he goes, where is she? Did you kill her? Can I kill her? What's going on?
Greth will tell him immediately what happened, like what he saw, like when she kind of just laughed, dissolved, and then the crown fell and then fell through the ceiling, and it's now sitting in
We should definitely put that somewhere safe. Very safe. We have places for that sort of thing. That's what we do. We keep things safe.
Are you
That is
sure?
our job. Oh, I'm very sure, dear. That's our whole point. That's our whole jam. Keeping things safe.
Okay.
Keeping things contained and safe?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I mean, what if she's
Same,
still
same.
actually just
Demon book.
part
Demons
yeah.
in book.
True.
That's
Yeah.
what we do.
The book's still
All
here.
right.
Is the book still here? Oh, good point. Gil, can you go and check that the book's still there? And Gil totters, wanders off, doesn't totter. He's a monk. He's very graceful. He, walks gracefully over to the thing. You hear him mutter something under his breath. There's, a thing that opens in the sentinel's chest, and he steps through, and he's gone for a couple of minutes, and then he steps out again, and he goes, the book is still safe. And it closes behind him.
All right. Well, if you're sure.
I was just gonna wait 11 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Drop most of my abilities then.
Yeah. Well,
we will wait. Someone bring tea.
Ooh,
Some monks come over. Some of the students come in with tea and muffins. And after 11 minutes, you're going to empty out your bag of holding. Is that your plan?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
During that time, Hela's going to make a glyph of warding on the ground where the bag's going to be emptied out, so that if Shale reappears, she's going to be hit with an 8th level magic missile.
Okay, cool. Sweet. I love it.
That's way more involved than this Greth getting ready to punch anything that comes out of the snap. Reanth.
As you empty the bag of holding, the circlet comes out with whatever else is in your bag of holding. A lot of smut, I think. Unless you've given it to the library.
Yeah, the library. My hut has a lot of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's not a whole lot to carry.
I'm glad you got rid of that. I told you you need to move that at some point.
I would have spent some time picking up the books.
Gil appreciates that. Yep, it comes out, it's just a circlet. It just bing, bing, bing.
Why did it get here just to do nothing? Seems weird.
Should we identify it? Or no?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
You can if you wish. Gil is like, artifacts of that sort can be extremely dangerous. We should probably put it away. However, if you wish to identify it, you can.
Let's head towards putting it away first. We'll identify it right before we put it away. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. And he leads you through the other door into a room. It's not a large room, but it has multiple, jars and lockers and things of that nature in it. The map is not exactly how it is inside my head. Inside my head, it has, these little, almost safes is what they look like. And he takes you in and he says, so this is where we put things that we need to keep away from people. Each one has a means of opening it, which only one of us knows at any given time. And each one is essentially a little pocket dimension where the thing can do no harm and is on another plane, technically, and so cannot be located in the usual ways. It's quite ingenious, really.
Yeah.
I'm proud of the people who thought this up.
Very good.
Which was long before my time. Anyway, we have a few spare ones at the moment, so I suggest we just pop the circlet into one of these.
So we want to identify it real quick before we do that, just to see if there's anything we need to know before we encase it.
Naia can, unless somebody else wants to.
Do it.
I just want to check something very quickly.
Uh-oh.
If you're checking and identify does not show curses and it requires touch.
No, it doesn't. But you must touch it to identify it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Maybe not.
That's what I was checking.
Yeah. Just
Hela's got this sorted. She pulls out her familiar and puts Kizip on the table and goes, touch it. Please.
I need Kizip to make a wisdom saving throw.
I wonder how...
Is it gonna get possessed with Shale?
That's a nat 1. So
Nat 1.
Oh no!
How many hit points does Kazip have?
it's a bat, so I'm going to assume a maximum of 3.
Cool. I'm not even going to roll for it. Kazip explodes.
Let's just put it in there then. That's a good, that's an omen, I believe, that says vault and never think of it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Kazip. Thank you for your
So,
sacrifice.
I'm on a time crunch. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to
No worries,
say
no worries.
you managed to put the circlet into one of the things. The monks
Mage hand
seal it
right
up.
in there.
I'm assuming you used Mage Hand and nobody touched it after that.
Yes.
The monks are extremely grateful to you for helping with this endeavor, and they are going to give each of you a gift.
Ooh.
I will send you a list of the gifts, because I don't have time to go through that right now.
No
Well,
worries.
I can tell you real fast if you want.
Yes, real fast.
They will do this with great ceremony and gratitude, but I'm in a hurry. Greth,
Yes.
they will give you a Skyblinder staff.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Jobin, they will give you the bookmark, which is a dagger. You can look it up on D&D Beyond.
That's a nice dagger.
Reanth, they will give you a Defender Greatsword.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hela, they give you a gold canary figurine. It's one of those wondrous figurines, and it can summon an ancient golden dragon once a year. It's pretty great.
Wow.
Zinkayla, they will give you the hide of the feral guardians. Look it up. You're going to love it. Naia, they will give you a rod of resurrection.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And with that, unless anyone has anything else they want to do with these monks,
I would ask if I can take eye drake parts, but that can be done off
can we
screen.
do that? Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll do that off stream. I mean, yes is the answer, but yeah. You will be someone who's going to get you back to the thing?
Yep, Electrics once I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You are back in the throne room, and she goes, "Oh, good, you're all alive. Well done. How'd it go? You didn't bring that terrible
today.
book back with you,
Easy.
did you?"
No, it's still there.
No,
And-
didn't even leave the vault.
Good.
It stayed where it was, undisturbed.
Excellent.
Phil
Well, I
had
guess
this
she was
weird
not expecting you.
headband thing. She had this
She
weird
had-
headband thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not uncommon. Things of that nature.
Yeah, no one should ever. The monks now have a new artifact to protect in one of their deeper vaults.
Well, that is what they do.
Hmm.
Let's hope they can successfully do that. Well done. Thank you
Yeah.
for your efforts today. As usual, you will be rewarded with gold and trinkets and magic. Congrats!
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, lady. Very gracious.
Any,
Yes.
does anyone have anything they want to do before you go?
I probably would have checked to make sure Elalea was okay before we came back,
yeah.
so, that we could tell
Yeah.
so that we could tell the lady that
She was
fine.
good. She was
Okay.
stationed in a place that didn't end up having any fighty, so
Okay.
Probably disappointed.
yeah, she's
Jobin
like,
came back with muffins.
damn. Jobin what? Brought back
Jobin
muffin.
came back with muffins.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Good call, Jobin.
on that note, sorry to rush the end a little bit. I normally wouldn't, but we have kids arriving, so
Yeah.
gonna just shuffle you through those last bits a little bit. You got some cool shit. You maybe killed an evil person. Maybe.
Maybe in prison, maybe killed.
Either way, she is currently incapacitated. Thank you all for being part of this thing. Thank you to everyone watching for watching this crazy thing that we do. We will see you in the new year. We are now off for the holidays. We'll be back on the 8th of January, I think, where we will be going to rescue Sarah's mother. And we will get to have a game with Helga and Sarah, which will be really fun. So, join us when we get back. Everybody have beautiful holidays. Whatever holidays you do, have them well. Stay safe. Be awesome. And we will see you next year. We love you very, very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.